something super funny. Something super funny that just happened. I just went live on, I don't know what channel. I just went live on. If you're watching this on replay. Yeah. So I don't know. I think because I know it wasn't the channel that I just started for everybody that's coming on, what I'm just saying. But I was talking to the people who's gonna see this on replay. I just started a live on something else on another channel. And I don't even know what channel it was. But I wanted to talk to you guys. You in here from Michigan? Hello. Give me a 2 if you can hear me okay. Give me a 2. And I just want to let you know, if you're watching this on replay, listen, I know I probably look dusty, and I actually kind of have been looking kind of dusty these last couple of days, but I'm moving too good. I am tired, but very happy at the same time. I didn't say when I was moving yet. It could be today. It could be tomorrow. It could be a month from now. It could be, who knows? It's a whole nother story. We'll talk about that another day. Well, today I just wanted to come in here and talk to you guys because like I said, my family is moving, and of course that is my first priority, but I don't want to get ghost. Thank you. I don't want to get ghost on everybody or whatever. So I want us to come in here and talk, you guys to ask questions. Thank you. I'm very happy because have you ever just been at a place where there's nothing wrong? Like, my family is in the best place that we've ever been in, period, in every type of way. Whether it's from me and my husband's relationship, me and my mother's relationship, like our finances, everything is A1. But we want to move out of Michigan, Lord, out of Vegas, but God is like, not right now. It's like, no. No. Like, everything we do, God's like, nope, nope, nope. So now we are at a place where we finally settle with what God has us doing right now, or where I should say where our life is going right now. Oh yes, I love you. I don't want to say your name wrong because I don't have my glasses on. Hinton, is that your last name? Everybody cutting their hair, Cyn. You are telling us the truth. Listen. I have been dealing with this. I'm just trying to figure out a way to say this delicately. And I know I'm not making anything up because YouTube is so amazing for this reason, because everything that I'm saying, I've already said in videos that you can go rewind and watch from years ago. But because at that time, people were not ready to receive it because they wanted the thing that gave them instant gratification. People attacked everybody that tried to warn them. So I'm not saying that, oh, that's what everybody get, but I just want you to be realistic with yourself and take it out of here. How can you expect the people that everybody attacked and was like, you don't know what the hell you talking about? Nope, they know more than you. And now that everything that they said, the real professionals said, is coming to pass, and everybody that y'all was listening to is cutting their hair off, it's like you can't then make it mandatory for the people that you were no longer listening to come save you. You know? But I mean, that's just my opinion. But I mean, so I mean, I'm not tripping on nobody, but that's just what it is. So And it's hard. It's a hard pill to swallow because remember, even though, regardless of the way that you look at somebody, so regardless of the way that you look at me or somebody else, I'm still human. I still put on my pants one leg at a time, just like you. So I'm still human, right? Right? And, unfortunately. So how would you feel if you got somebody in your life? Everybody got that person in their life that you like, girl, don't do that. Don't do that because it's going to happen. I'm trying to tell you, don't do that. Don't do that. And then they're like, oh, from African Hair God. Girl. Girl. When people tell you like, oh, you ain't going to do that. You ain't going to do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. And they like, no, you a hater. You only saying this because you a hater. It's like, so then if you constantly getting that from the person that you're trying to save, and then you telling them that for like 7-8 years, and then at the end of that 8-year period, what you told them was gonna happen happens, are you gonna be like, come give me a hug? I'm gonna help you. Be honest. Give me a 2. If you would be like, oh, you finally listening to me, even though you've been calling me all types of haters and bitches and hoes for years, give me a hug. I help you. Give me a 2 if you would really help them, or give me a 3 if you would be like, nah, you good. Give me a 3 if you would be like, no, you good. And give me a 2 if you would still give them a hug and help them. Like, just be honest. It's crazy. Like, so I'm never being like stank or nothing like that. But it's just like, y'all got to remember my rice water videos, those comments are still off because of the shit that I used to get from people. You couldn't be Captain Save a Sister, but you tried to help. Hey, look, but it's great though, because on another note, for every person that doesn't want to hear, right? There are 50 more that do. Okay, so I wanted to get over that first, so that way it won't be the way that we end, right? Because, like I said, even though there are a lot of people, and remember, like I said, I'm a human being, so it's just like for you. Like, if you go to work and everybody that you walk past, like, oh, girl, you cute. Oh, girl, you cute. Oh, girl, you cute. Oh, girl, you cute. It be that one person that be like, that shit do not match. Like, and roll their eyes at you, that you be like, who the fuck is you talking to? Am I saying that that's a good thing and that's how you should be? No, I am not. It's a part of myself that I'm definitely getting better at, because I used to be horrific with it. But you got to be honest and say that that's what it is. I was going, wait, what you should? I stopped watching African Hair God. That was crazy. The attacks, totally unnecessary. I cannot respect a man who disrespects a woman. Listen, I don't want to go too far into it, because then y'all know that I'll be another meme. I remember after I did the whole Gina curl thing. I'm just trying to think of the right way to say it, just in case this is a reaction video. But I tried to figure out once I did the video for the Gina curl thing, and he responded back. It's just so crazy, because as a people, it's so hard for me to have the validity, because whenever that situation, because I don't want to keep saying the person's name, but whenever that situation came up, there were a whole lot of people coming from his side of the world, like, no, you're wrong, all because him doing what he did for views and to make money got people believing that I really was a fraud, or having it confuses people. Because if you have a meme that's like hydrogen bond to be funny, people really are confused and they really think that somebody is they really think that I'm making the bonds in the hair up, right? So if somebody that you respect as a professional is making fun of real science and making a full-fledged video, like if you search hydrogen bonds, Cyn Doll, that video pops up. So it's confusing because you have people that are over that are watching my videos as I'm talking about bonds in the hair and hydrogen bond and disulfide bond and salt bond. And I'm not making it up because one of the biggest brands, Olaplex, we don't even have to go into that, but it's confusing because there's so many different, like, there's no unity, there's no community. So please don't ever think that I'm in one way, shape, or form blaming like customers or like the clients for stuff. If the collective in general, like, because hairstylists make videos and attack each other for views and to be funny, of course customers are going to do it. And then people who aren't even customers, people just observing our industry, are going to do it. And then people who are just observing our race as a whole are going to start to do their own versions of things because we don't fucking, hey. But he's still talking about it. And I mean, anyway, let's go, because this gonna be a video. And it's unfortunate, but anyway. You have turned my hair around. I'm so happy to hear that, Miss Lawson, because to be honest, that's all I want to do. Like, I need y'all to understand. Me saying, oh no, don't use rice water. Do you understand how much money I would make if I supported rice water? Do y'all know how much money I would make if I supported brands that were like 4C, 4B, 4A? Like, do you have any freaking idea how much bread I could be making on a regular basis just to promote 4C, just to promote 4B or whatever, just to promote like putting certain versions of coconut oil in your hair? I could make so much money like just doing that. It would be so easy. So for someone to think that I'm only doing this to make money, please don't get it twisted. Yes, ma'am, your girl sells ebooks. Yes, ma'am, your girl has classes. Yes, ma'am, we have a membership, 2 of them, one for $6.99 a month and one for $9.99 a month, okay? And both are on their way to 6 figures. Don't get it twisted. I am in no way, shape, or form saying that I don't make money, but do I make it off your back? No. Am I making it in a deceitful manner? No, I'm just trying to tell you what it is. You've been consistent throughout. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I haven't changed anything that I say. Like, I mean the same thing about rice water. And if you actually want to use rice water, actually make your own rice milk, because the rice is still in the bowl. Stuff like that. It's like, SV Lawson, signing up for your Hair Guru 101 has been the best thing I could have done for my hair. Oh my God, do you mean that? Girl, don't just be blowing smoke, because I can't, when I blush, I'm gonna look funny because I just got out the shower. Like, I don't have no eyelashes, no eyebrows on, nothing. I mean, I got them, but they're not shaped. I put so much into it. And honestly, that's why I'm like, let me go on live today. So everybody can see me, like gurus, CEO masters, YouTube, everybody, because it's just so much to move. Oh, I love you. I learned so much from you, Cyn. I do my routine every 2 weeks and 6 to 8 weeks on my trims. Thank you so much. Yes, and that's all I want. I just want y'all to, and like, do y'all this is the thing. When y'all see people just like, oh, Cyn is a fraud, oh, Cyn crybaby down, all that shit, it's like, bro, do you realize that technically I lose money by putting you up on game? Like, I could still just get money off of you like everybody else. Like what are we talking about? Like what are we talking about? It doesn't make sense. And everything that I tell you, you can research. I love you, Tanya. Everything you said has been the truth. I'm a walking testimony. And it's like what I'm actually telling you to buy less products. I'm not like, oh, go buy all of these products because I got a commission. And this, I'm not even talking about the Guru one-on-one. We have our own personal relationship and they get in some monster content whenever I finish moving. Like, remember my pictures, all of my pictures are gone. I'm patching up holes. Look. Patching up holes in walls like I'm literally moving, okay? But having trouble accessing the one-on-one group. So what I wish I was in, something told me to do it on Zoom. So all you're gonna do is whenever you go on my website, just go to memberships. And when you go to memberships, it's gonna be 3 drop downs. Either one for you to sign up for one of the memberships, or you'll click on CEO Masters or Guru One-on-One. And once you click on either one of those, depending on which group you signed up for, which paid group you paid for, then you'll go on there and then all of the content will be there. In 2 weeks, there will be a whole new form for CEO Masters and Guru One-on-One, not dismissing the one that you already have, but I'm adding to the website. But of course, I'm moving, so yeah. We need to respect Black women who are really trying to help us grow our hair and keep it healthy. I respect you and I appreciate all you do. Well, listen, I appreciate you for hearing me because for me, I will be being dishonest if I said it's solely just for you, right? It's 110 of us in here and it's only 32 thumbs up. So like, give me a thumbs up. Like, what's going on? But to be 100%, it's bigger than us. 113 of us in here right now is bigger than every last one of you. 115 is bigger than all of us. Why? Because every last one of y'all knows a little girl who 30 years from now will have to be teaching her children or the little girls around her about themselves and about the true science of their hair. And for me, it's bigger than us and bigger than views and bigger than these likes and bigger than all these little memes and little funny little reaction videos everybody want to do. It's bigger than that shit. I have a daughter and I have a son. And my daughter is one of the only little Black girls in her class. So it means something to me for us to know and have enough knowledge to be able to teach our daughters how to be confident if they the only Black girl in the classroom. Like, I really had to sit there and evaluate myself. Like, damn, do I really am I really properly equipped? Yeah, I can do people's hair, but what I was at a loss for words for a second when my daughter came home and was like, Mommy, they was asking me questions about my hair and why is my hair so curly and theirs is so straight. And the fact that most Black women don't know the real answer to tell their daughters is a problem for me. That's why my channel is the way that it is. That's why I focus on the education and hair the way that it is. That's why I don't give a damn about who making videos, emoji, hydrogen bond, all that shit. Because it's bigger than that. And guess what? When my daughter is my age, my daughter's gonna be able to watch the videos of the people that was talking shit, that hydrogen bond. My daughter gonna be a grown-ass woman. She gonna get to see that, and I love it. Because she gonna get to see everything her mama was doing in the midst of everything else. And the internet is forever. It never gets deleted. It never gets erased. And that's just me keeping it real. I'm sorry if I'm like preaching to y'all, but that's what my stuff is about. I'm not doing it for money. I'm not doing it for views. Know that, because we all know at this point, we already know what the YouTube algorithm is popping like and what it's about. So if y'all know anything about views and you do the math, you know I'm not doing the YouTube stuff for the money. I have multiple other businesses that keep stuff afloat. Hear me. I do it because I love the industry and because I want us to know who we are. I want us to know, like because I love hair so much and I love the science of the human body. It's not just hair. Like a doctor, he don't just love hearts. He loves the respiratory system and the way that the heart works. I mean, not the heart, the lungs. He loves the respiratory system. He or she loves the respiratory system and the way that the body works. I love the hair and the scalp. I love the human body. I love the way that the food that we eat can contribute to the way that our hair grows or the way that it doesn't. So when I'm sharing stuff, if intensity is in my voice and if my neck pop, it's because I'm from the B, and I'm not going to change anything about myself to make other people feel more comfortable to be themselves. It ain't going to work like that for me. I'm sorry. So I hope that gave people a little bit of insight. Give me a 5 if I didn't, if you still okay. Actually, he had your back on the Gina Crow thing. No. He didn't have my back. That's not having my back. That's science. That's not having my back. I didn't make up anything. He didn't have my back, sis. That's science. That's science. That's a human body. I didn't make up nothing saying, oh, no. Like, no, it don't work like that. And in the human, and I'm not even talking about him no more. Who cares? I'm talking about human beings. We love to do things, right? And then after a certain amount of time passes by, you be like, oh, people ain't mad no more. Or, oh, ain't nobody thinking about that no more. And then you don't have to rewrite your wrongs because time has passed. No, it don't work like that. Energy is neither created nor destroyed. It's just transferred from one source to the next. So for you to say, oh, somebody's defended, no, you saying, oh yeah, she right about something that I got tested on in cosmetology school is not having my back. Everybody in the whole cosmetology field, nobody's gonna say anything. Gina hasn't said one word to me since I hung up the phone, and she's not. She hasn't commented anything, nothing, except for bragging about stuff. That's it. So no, that's not having nobody's back. That is stating fact. Having you're not having somebody's back talking shit about them in the same video that you're talking about. Like, that's how, like, come on. Anywho. But that's why, and I'm actually really grateful for the situation because it made me see, like, okay, because I was going to do my private group or start building my own platform, like on a more so, when I say free, I don't mean like money, but like on a freer platform. But then once I saw the type of people that were coming to my freaking page from his page, excuse me, that was gross, from his page or other people like it, I'm like, no, because if people have to put in their information and stuff like that, they'll be a little more reluctant on leaving negativity and stuff. So Dominique Brown, hey boo, I love your content. Everything you say makes so much sense and has saved me. Girl, sorry, it's going up. Where did it go? Okay, save me money from buying unnecessary products. People are just used to the marketing gimmicks. Yes, and that's what I'm talking about. It's like whenever people are selling products, or whenever a new product comes out, I need you, before you go buy it, and I'm not saying all products are like this, because there are freaking amazing products. And I'm not saying that every product that's not Black owned is bad. That is not what I'm saying at all. Okay? But understand when a product is for the health of your hair and when something has been created to ride a social media wave. There's a difference. Like, I'm going to use the Real Big Booty Judy for an example. Her miracle drops have stayed her miracle drops. She hasn't been like miracle drops now with apple cider vinegar, miracle drops now with, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, they stay consistently the same because it's about their formulation, their product line, not riding off of a fad. So I really hope that makes sense. Somebody asked about postpartum shedding. Now, and you said your edges came out with your son. That is something that I only give one-on-one counsel with, because in a nutshell, whenever you're having a baby, and I have two girls, so I know, whenever you have a baby, your body is literally the entity that is bringing your baby into this world. So everything that your baby needs to operate as a person and live. What's wrong? Shut up. I'm a boy. Don't stop coming in here looking like that. What was I talking about? My kids. I hate it when it comes to here looking like. Oh, Lord. So everything that your baby needs to like function on an everyday basis, the baby is taken from you. And remember, anyway, from by the time you hit 30, your body it stops producing a lot of the amino acids and proteins and stuff that it needs. So it can be a wide range of reasons why your body is still in that form of postpartum shedding. It could be you not having enough iron. It could be so many different things. Like most of the time, you just changing the way that you eat is enough. But that's not a question that I can answer on here. Like it's not. Do I have to straighten my hair to trim it every 6 to 8 weeks? I'd rather not straighten it, but why? Like, okay, this is, and I'm not being rude, but I just want you to think about this in your head. Black women are so freaking scared to put heat in their hair because they think that it's gonna break their hair off and make their hair fall out. Yet most of us still can't retain length. Yet the women who got hair to their ass are flat ironing their hair every damn day. So where did this whole, and remember, it's only since y'all everybody been like, oh, Team Natural stuff, that everybody like, oh my God, flat iron is gonna make you bald head. I'm sorry, but if you go back in time and you think about it, our grandmas and stuff was not bald head skittle diddles with no hair in the middle. My grandma, the one who passed away, had all her edges when she died, and my grandma that's still living right now still got every piece of her edges. So that's some new shit that we didn't came up with. Then my mama took me to get my hair done every 2 weeks at 6 o'clock in the morning. And my mama got a flat iron, and so did I. My mama didn't have not one piece of goddamn breakage. Dodie was my one stylist name. Bianca Mama, oh my God, I can't remember what her real name was because I call her Bianca Mama or Mama. And then Miss Jocelyn. And I got my hair straight every 2 weeks with a fucking press and comb. Okay? One did a press and comb, one did a flat iron. And I ain't never have no piece of heat damage. But now, all of a sudden in America, Black women think that the second they pick up a blow dryer, all of that goddamn hair is going to fall off. That is not true. What's making y'all hair fall out is the little tricks and dips y'all keep trying to do with the blow dryer. And the same women who taught y'all, oh, wait until your hair is 80% dry and then blow dry it. The same women who taught y'all that shit, they're all cutting all of their hair off. I didn't say they was right or wrong. I just said the women who taught y'all all of the stuff that y'all keep arguing with people about, they're all cutting off their hair. Like, so we all think that, oh, once your curls are gone, you don't have no hair, or, oh, heat damage, or, oh, heat training is bad. Who's somebody I could, Janae Mickles. I'm sorry. I know y'all see Janae Mickles' hair when she give herself a silk press. Janae Mickles has heat trained hair, and her hair be popping. A piece of damage where? Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. And all of the people that taught y'all are all cutting off all of their hair. I'm just saying. I could be wrong, no. I swim often. Will Olaplex 3 help maintain? No. I'm not trying to be rude or disrespectful, but it's chlorine. Like, nobody's in the lab at a hair shop like, oh, we gotta think, okay, remember, it gotta be able to fight chlorine too. Like, no. That's no. Olaplex, no. Mm-mm. I have one product line now. I was the product junkie curl box and was still buying other products. But I mean, but like we talked about, Tanya, it's like it's nothing wrong with making those mistakes. Like when I first graduated cosmetology school, all they teach you in cosmetology school is how to pass that board. That is it. They don't teach you shit diddly squat else, okay? Nothing. You hear me? Not a damn thing, player. They don't be trying to teach you shit else. So everything else that I learned, I had to go back to school and spend hundreds of thousands, and not hundreds of thousands of dollars, but hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars to further my education in different areas. So I'm never expecting you to know everything about it. That's why I'm like, okay, I just want to give you the basics. Hey, Virgo Cupcake, just checking in. Hey. But that's why I try to give you the basics just so you can know the basics. Like, you know your ABCs, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, Y. Like, so if somebody mix them up, you're going to be like, no, dog. I've been on my ABCs since I was in, like, kindergarten. Since before kindergarten. Watch out. So nobody can sell y'all BS, but y'all don't know what it is. So anybody can sell y'all anything. Y'all been putting wick rice in y'all hair for fucking years. Not even realizing that it's a protein treatment. It's just a protein treatment, dog. Just get a regular protein treatment, dog. Why you gotta put funky ass wick rice in your hair? Just get a protein treatment, dog. That's it, man. That's it, dog. Cardi B put avocados in her hair. That's because Cardi B read a book that a nutritionist wrote about the benefits of avocado. But because she's not an herbalist, she doesn't understand that those benefits need to be ingested in the body, but they cannot be ingested through the follicle because coconut oil is comedogenic, which means that it is too big. The particles are too large to fit through the pore. Hey, I ain't saying there's nothing wrong with avocado. I just had some avocado earlier. I like cooking with avocado oil. But avocados don't go in your hair, dog. They don't. If you want the benefits of avocado, you got to eat some avocados, man. Oh, God. On my mama, if you just start eating avocados once a day, the benefits of the avocado will get to the bloodstream faster that way than they would if you put it on your goddamn hair. Hey. Everybody's going crazy over fenugreek now because somebody made a video about fenugreek. Fenugreek has been around longer than your grandma and your mama and your great-great-grandma and them been around. Okay? Stop putting everything in your freaking hair. Drink it. You can make fenugreek tea. Drink it every morning. Your hair will be growing down your back in no time. Why? Because all of these botanicals that these different herbs and stuff possess are so magnificent when ingested into the body. Why? Because then they go to the bloodstream and then those botanicals become a part of your body. So anything that the body is missing, that's slowing down the growth process, that's causing you not to retain length, all of those problems are fixed when you ingest those properties into the body. But y'all keep adding these properties in with shit that's gonna block your follicles, so it makes no sense. Like, so you taking fenugreek and then mixing it with nothing but coconut oil is doing nothing. Like, if this chapstick is the fenugreek and all of the benefits of the fenugreek, once you put it in coconut oil, it goes like this. So all of the botanicals are inside of the coconut oil, and the coconut oil just sitting on your goddamn scalp like, hey, what up, nigga? What up, dog? What y'all got popping on? What's crack-a-lacking around this bug? Like, hey. But y'all, people want to argue. They're like, because somebody did this test. And they said, and the scientists said so. And it's like, bro, do y'all understand what a study is? This is what a study is. When because I saw this article. This is what a study is. Okay? Let's say it's 2-3 scientists, right? Okay? And they study coconut oil. They're going to get maybe about 10, 15 test subjects, right? Sometimes it's a 2-3 week period, depending on how important of a study it is. And let's be honest, coconut oil ain't never been that goddamn important to people. Okay? So let's say about a month. They do a study for about a month on 14 people for coconut oil. Does three different scientists doing a study on coconut oil for 3 months on 15 people? Trump, a hairstylist that's been doing it for 15 years on 9 people a day, 6 days a week. Give me a 4. Give me a 4. Be honest. Give me a 4 if you believe that the word of a scientist that's been studying coconut oil, just coconut oil, right? On one texture of hair, a certain texture of hair, for 3 months is more valuable than the study of a woman who's been studying hair on at least 9 clients a day, 6 days a week for 14 years. Whose study is more reliable? Okay. But whatever you do not put flaxseed oil in your hair. Flaxseed oil is not for the hair, or especially the scalp. Flaxseed oil is a 5 on the comedogenic scale. I love flaxseed, period. I have ground flaxseed. I put in my oatmeal every morning. But flaxseed oil is an oil that you can use to finish wood. So it blocks the follicle like, I'm doing great. Oh, Don, yeah. Don, I didn't want to bring that up, but I mean, yeah. Flaxseed oil is very good for sex. It is. I didn't for a lube. I didn't really want to, I love you, Don. I love you. I do. Oh, I mean, hey, if that's what you believe, then go right ahead and believe it. And that's exactly why I decided that my expertise was going to come from a different place, because that makes no sense. If in your mind you believe that three people studying coconut oil, not the hair shaft, because trust and believe that a herbalist does not study the human body. A herbalist does not study the hair shaft. How do I know? Because I'm a herbalist, and it ain't shit about hair when you study in herbalism. Okay. A chemist isn't learning anything about hair. Like they're not. It's okay. Hey, whatever though. You know what I'm saying? I've been taking Feta-Creek supplements for years. It's more just for the hair. My man loves it. Huh? Y'all are some freaks. I know about all of the freaky stuff about flax seeds, but I was trying not to bring it up because my husband just came in here distracting me. And yeah, y'all freaky as hell. I mean, listen, I'm a Cancer. I'm with the shit. But I'm just saying. Because I already cooked this stuff. Fresh out the shower. It's 5 o'clock here. We're going to be on here for a while. By the time I finish up, I'm going to watch something with the kids. And then my husband know what it is. He know he got to put out. So what do y'all want to talk about? Somebody drop a topic. Real quick. Somebody drop a topic. Y'all are some freaks. It's a great ingredient for lube. You swear. But listen. Hey. Cuz. If you talk about some lube, I will cuss. And we can talk later. Because it's probably kids. Because y'all want a freaky client story? Okay. Oh, I got one. Oh, no, that was too freaky. Okay, scale from 1 to 10. Well, how freaky do you want my freaky client story to be? Because I've been doing hair for a very long time in Vegas, and I've been living in Vegas for a very long time. So I got some shit for y'all. Y'all some freaks. Keep going real quick. Vote a couple more people. How freaky on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the most. Y'all are some perverts. Miss Bright is the only one that's a 6. And Miss Bright, y'all some freaks. Virgo Cupcake, you nasty too. It's the one that tried to do 8. You probably wanted to say 7. Y'all are some perverts. I keep it PG, or put some headphones on. You should never have your kid laying in your lap though when you watching me, because I be shocking myself sometimes. I be going like that to make sure my kids ain't over here. Virgo Cupcake, you nasty, man. I ain't nasty, man. I ain't even nasty, man. That's probably how you said it. Yes, you are. I know you. I ain't even nasty, man. That's how you said it. And now you, she know me. Yes, I do. Don't try to play with me. And you a Virgo too, girl. Don't even try to play with me. Okay. My innocence is in my girl. I'm a Virgo Cupcake. I don't think you talking about real sprinkles. Your freaky ass. Okay. Oh my God. You working in a nursing home. You got some stories. Oh, okay. Yes. I love you so much. You just, okay. Danielle Jones. Okay. I got it. Okay. Old lady freaky. Okay. I don't know how to tell this story. Okay, so I got two old lady stories, and one goes into another one. One isn't my client, one was my friend at the time's client, and then it leads into the other one. Okay, so it was this older lady. So one of my clients, whatever happened, I had some extra time. So I went in my friend's room next door. And so as I go in, she was like, she like, so I said, you better pull that shit out. And I turned around like, oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm gonna go. She was like, nah, little baby, you got that ring on your finger. You can come in here. You can come in here. I said, oh shit. She said, you can come in Hitler. You can come in Hitler. I said, okay. She was like, well, I'll start all over for you. I was like, it's okay. You gotta start over. She said, listen, sit down. And I'm thinking, how you telling me what to do when you getting the weed? So my friend at the time was just like, just sit down. So here go the story. I'm the lady now. She like, so, wait. So I gotta give y'all 3 stories because this is a 2-part. Okay, so part one was when she was getting her hair done on her way to go. So she like, yeah, I'm turning 60 this year, baby. And look, this 60 gonna be misty. You understand what I'm talking about? This 60 gonna be misty than a motherfucker. You understand? I was like, oh, no. I don't understand. And so after that, I found a way to leave. So I leave. 2 weeks later, something happens. I went in there again. She must have always came around my break. So she like, hey, little mama, come here, little baby. Come here, little baby. I'm like, oh, shit. So I go in there. She like, you ready to hear about my motherfucking night? I was like, no. But I said, yeah. She said, okay, so I found the app, right? I found them on the app. I found the little motherfucker on the app. I said, oh, like Tinder or something? She was like, I guess you could say it. I guess you can say that, but it's a professional dating site for women who like to buy male companionship. Okay, mind you, this is an older black woman. Okay, for women who like to buy companionship. Okay, so I was like, sure, okay, auntie, like, all right, what happened? And so she was like, she was like, so we went out to dinner, right? And we went to a nice restaurant. Of course, only the best of the best because I paid for dinner. And I'm thinking, you paid for the dinner, okay? So they go to dinner. He eat his little stuff. He eat his little blase splickle, right? He eat his little blase splickle. And so after he get done eating, she like, after after they get done eating, she like, so you coming? Where we going? You what you want to do? You want to play a little? You play it a little hard to get. What are we doing tonight, Daddy? What we doing? And he was like, oh no, I don't. We not gonna have sex tonight. That's not what I do. I'm more like a escort. You know what I'm saying? That's what she said. She was saying he was. You know what I'm saying? And she said, no, actually, I don't know what you saying. I thought this came with that. Mind you, I couldn't laugh. Like I had to keep a straight face. So I'm like this on the inside. And so she said that she just started getting her shit. It was like, you got me messed up. I thought this came with it. I booked it too. Okay. So she getting her stuff. As she getting her stuff, like, no, she leaves. So she tells us she leaves. And like the next day, his pimp calls her. I said, wait, he got a pimp? Like, I didn't know dudes have pimps. It gets worse. So talk to the pimp. The pimp's like, hey, what's going on? What's wrong? Because I see you gave us like 1 star. I'm like, wait a fucking minute. They got a star system? So he like, oh, you gave us 1 star, mama. Like, what's going on? And she said, I booked sex. Oh my God. I'm not gonna get through this. I booked sex. And he did not bring none of the sex. He was not ready for it. I want a refund. It's like, oh shit. He was like, well, I can send them back. And so I almost said her name. Me and my friend at the time was looking at each other like, this can't be a real story. And she said, so they sent them back. So, and baby, when he came back, I made him fit. When we got done, he was like, I'm sorry, mama. I should have just came all over here earlier. And I said, yeah, baby. And listen, he sat there in the chair now. And I'm thinking to myself, why do you sound 90? You're only 60. Why are you talking? He was sitting in the chair there, baby. And he started crying after. He felt horrible because, you know, when I told him it's fine, I'll help you take care of your wife and your kid. So my friend said, wait, he married? So come to find out, micro Mackie pimp, that nigga had 2 kids and a whole wife. But she got her birthday present. So that was, give me a 2 if that was enough for you. So she just let us know she got the birthday present, and now she a regular customer. Cause she know how much his bills cost. And she just makes sure he always got enough to take care of the baby. Mm-hmm. 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 You gotta do it. Listen, men do it all the time. If auntie want to dip and dab, like she know what's happening, and let her mind the business. Okay, somebody pick up a topic. Trina Tree, you are petty. That's nice of her, helping the less fortunate. You are a child, ma'am, and you need to grow up. Lady Darth Tide, you gotta do what you gotta do. Listen, grandma auntie was coming up in there on a regular basis, like, and it was to the point where every time I saw him, I was like, "You got a date tonight?" She was like, "Girl, you know we got a meeting in the ladies' room, baby." And I got the ladies' room. Prostitutes and escorts have families too. Let me tell you something. Anybody who has, and y'all gonna get mad at me when I say this, anybody who got something negative to say about a prostitute or a stripper, like, I'm just not a person who's entertaining it, because I've been doing hair in Vegas for 14 years. So that's some hypocritical shit to say that girl, All-Star Weekend, I was like, girl, you be like, girl, y'all better shake it. Girl, you better shake it, girl. I would never go. But you, girl, let me tell you something. It is your hairstylist job to be your hype man. What are you talking about? All-Star Weekend, everybody used to be in Vegas. What do you mean? I used to be like, yo, girl, you better get that. Oh, I would turn them around in the chair and be like, girl, whip it up. Oh, when you going to be waiting outside the locker room, like, pick me. Oh, girl, bye. Be there. What you mean? Yes. I support all my sisters. What are you talking about? Judge ye not, or you be judged. Girl, you better get. Girl, can I be? Okay, give me a 4. And it's 135 people in here. We only got 81 thumbs up. Give me more thumbs up, and I will give y'all the true story on why I do not support anybody talking about prostitutes or strippers at all. Give me more thumbs up, and we will get that story. Cotton Candy Cyn Doll, let me see that to Lady Dark Sky, you better. Girl, listen. Girl, some of my clients, I used to be good. I sent them up so much, I would spin them around and I would be like, you and that booty, trying to get to you and that booty. Girl, he been shaking and acting a donkey, trying to get to you and that monkey. Girl, you better leave people the hell alone. Beat it. Because it's bullshit. Nah. It's BS. Nah. Okay. I had clients, they will go on stage for 15 minutes. And I'm shaking, I'm back, and not even, I'm lying, not 15, maybe like 10. And then get off stage, get the money up, and they will have what you make in a month in 15 minutes. And if you gonna sit up here in my face and tell me that you would be like, you know what? I don't even want this $78,000 I just made. I'm about to go to work and I'm gonna make my $1,500 every 2 weeks. Like, come on, man. Come on, dog. Look, like, the only reason I can't do it is because I'm just not. They wouldn't pay me. It would take me so long to get undressed. I would be like, it's not enough money on the stat. 20, 40, 60, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Like, that's not a fun stripper. Okay, so do you guys have any questions? I'm going to take 2 questions, do another story, and then I'm about to scroll up if you guys are asking questions. Listen, let me tell you something. And it didn't have to be All-Star Weekend. One of my clients, her husband used to be a driver for this limousine company. They used to always pick up like celebrities and stuff. And he was picking up Trey Songz. And he said that as he was out there waiting for Trey Songz to come out, there were girls wrapped around the building, okay? And each woman was waiting. He said he counted. He lost count and stopped counting at like 20. So there were over 20 girls lined up with makeup on, waiting for Trey Songz to come out and pick just 3 of them to come back to his room and have sex with him. So we're not going to sit here and act like women are victims. That's what we're not going to do. How soon will I get more teas in? Once I move, I'll update all of my systems and stuff. Okay, real quick, I'll give y'all the story. So blah 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 blah. Oh, one client I had, she was a dancer. And I knew she was a dancer only because she found me on Instagram. And I'm not gonna lie, like me and her already talked about it. When I saw her stuff, I was like, holy, she was one of those. She was one of those scrippers. When I say, and you moving again, I've been in this house for almost 2 years, girl. What you want me to do? Stay here for the rest of my life? It's a big old world. I gotta see, you feel me? But the girl was like, she was one of them strippers. I had seen her entire soul before I met her. Let's just say that, okay? But I'm talking about when I met her in person, no makeup on, no nothing. Literally the most beautiful person I've ever met, like to this day. Like inside and out, her spirit she just shaking for a little bit of change. What you mean? She done bought 2-3 cars for herself, 2-3 cars for her mama, bought her mama a house, bought her grandma a house, bought her, what you mean, got a shitload of money in her savings account. She ain't got no kids yet, but she got enough money in her savings account to get them through school. Listen, hey, mind your biz, naive. You understand what I'm talking about? You got good people and you got bad people in every profession. And there's people who pastors preaching every day, they do a lot worse shit than what women do in strip clubs. Okay, so we did right there. You feel me? You doing to me? I got 5 years in a place I'm doing too. Listen, like everybody, and I'm not. Before I say this, I'm not shitting on anybody who wants to buy a house, or because I'm not 100% saying no, I'll never buy a house. But I don't know if that's something that I want to do. Like to buy a house and be like, I'm going to live in this house for 30 years. It's like, I'm not like that. Like this world is freaking colossal and I don't believe that God wants me to just live in one house for the rest of my life. So I'm not going like, yeah, it's just not a thing. Like I'll be in love with the house, like maybe like the first year and some change that I'm in it. And then after that, I'll be like, and you know, we're moving out of state, not this time, but in a year, at the end of the year, we're moving out of state. And then when I do that, we'll see, but it's not my thing. And then this is the thing. And I'm not crapping on nobody, but even when you go buy a house, you didn't buy anything, dog. You got a loan. Unless the house was $375,000 and you took $75,000 in cash money along with whatever the extra fees was, and you gave that to them and you got the deeds in your hand, you don't own shit. The house that I am sitting in right now used to be owned by a man and his family. He knocked the garage out and everything to make an extra bedroom for his family. It was a whole bunch of them living in the house. He lost his job and lost this house to the bank. So just because you buy something doesn't mean you don't own shit. Like, oh, I bought a car. You didn't buy anything. You got a loan for the next 30 years of your life or the next 25 years of your life. And the second that you don't pay a bill, they repoing that shit. Hey, get into it. But at the end of the day, it's a choice that you want to make. If you're the type of person that can see yourself living in the same house for 30 years, then okay. If you the type of person that want to do real estate, then okay. But the real estate market is even changing. There's this new law that Biden is trying to pass, and you know how people flip houses? That'll be completely over with. So the real estate market is changing so much that we don't even own ourselves. Oh, sister girl, I own my goddamn self. Nah, that's some bullshit. Nah, that's some bullshit. Nah. Now that, girl, you speak for yourself with that, because I own myself. And let me tell you something. Somebody come over here with some bullshit, you just gonna hear, if I go out, it's gonna be some crazy shit. Listen to me. I own my stuff. Don't nobody even burp the wrong way at me. You understand what I'm talking about? I own my goddamn self. You hear me? You understand what I'm talking about? You hope it's Connecticut. No, boo, I love you, but it ain't gonna be Connecticut. And then peep this, even once you pay the house off, if you don't pay your taxes, they taking that shit. So Wesley Snipes, like, watch out. Because the market is changing, because millennials are changing the game, baby. Because all of the millennials that used to be like, okay, I'm about to buy a house, the American dream, and I'm not even talking about black people. I'm talking about the people who built the foundations. They kids are like, you know what? I don't want to go to college. I'm about to start my own business, and I don't want to buy a house. I want to buy a van and convert it into a house and travel the world. Hey, get into it. But anywho, I ain't gonna talk money to y'all. I want to talk out of them. Can you use a moisturizing shampoo and a clarifying shampoo every day? It depends on your porosity and what your hair is going through. It's okay to move and see all of the states to see what you like best. You can take your profession anywhere. I sure can, baby. And that's what I plan to do. And my children are like, even though I'm not going to be moving them around all the time, like, because my daughter is about to be 10 and my son is about to be 9. So in a minute, like, and it's been 7 years since my dad has been gone. And it seems like 7 years went by so fast. So, yeah, let's make smart decisions. I'm a new subscriber, and I've started my natural hair journey a year ago. My house is full of products. I need to use 2 to 8 products. That works. Where do I start? Love, that is not a conversation that we can have here. One thing that I will say is everybody makes things so complicated. Like, the hardest part for me in this is undoing what you already think you know. And what do I mean by that? Most women think that they need 17 different products. Like, oh my God, what do I do? Sam, what do I do with this? What product do I do with this? What product? And then y'all give me anxiety. It's not that deep, dog. It's not that deep. All you need is a scrub to use 1 week, 1 day out of the month. Like 1 day, bro, on your skin cell turnover week. 1 day out of the month. All right? Then you need a shampoo and conditioner, depending on your porosity and what's going on with your hair. And then you need a leave-in conditioner and a styling product. That is it. That's it. A scrub once a month, shampoo and conditioner, leave-in, and a styling product. That is it. But y'all be using, we need a curl definer. Then you need a cream. Then you need a gel. Then you need what do I use? A cream or a gel? It's depending on what style you're doing. What style are you doing to your hair? Like, Cyn, what do I use for wash day? What are you going to do with your hair? Everything goes back to your planning. And the mistake that most women make is everybody goes to the product to aid them before they get a routine. Your products are not going to make your routine. Your products are not going to grow your hair out. You making your routine. When is your wash day? What is your power? What is your porosity? What is your density? What is your sebum level? These are all things that you need to know first. And once you know, okay, I have a low sebum level, which means your hair, your scalp isn't producing that much oil. So then you know, okay, I don't need products that have oil in them. And I have low porosity hair. So what does that mean? I don't pick a product that has a bunch of protein. So it's easier for you to single out the product that you should not use than it is for me to tell you which one out of 1,500 different products that you should use. I cannot sit here and be like, oh, use this product or use this lotion or use this one or use that one, because then if something happens to the product, then everybody gonna be like, oh, Cyn said use, Cyn that said shit. Cyn said, learn your porosity, learn your density, learn your sebum levels, and stick to that. 4C, 4A, 4B means absolutely nothing, and I don't care who says different. It means absolutely nothing. And you will not see one professional brand that focuses on the science of hair mention 4A, 4B, 4C. I need y'all to understand. The curl typing chart does not just cover curly hair. It doesn't just cover Black women's hair. 3C, 3A, 2A, all of that is for other people's textures that are not Black. Do you realize that they don't subscribe to it? Have y'all ever paid attention to, you don't see that many women from other races like, I'm 2A, I'm 2B, I'm 2-1, I'm 2A, I'm 2W. Never. You never have and you never will, because it is not real. It's only us. Sorry if you don't like what I gotta say, but that's what it is today. Will I be uploading any videos to the Cyn Doll Real channel or no? Yeah, I will when I remember the password. But I'm moving this week, so I can't promise you exactly when it's coming back, but yes, it will when I get my other laptop unpacked and stuff. Lord, in the midnight hour, I'm trying. Should you make most of your products? Okay. I am licensed in product formulation, and I still buy products because I don't feel like putting in the time and the effort that it takes to make products. So if you do not have the time that it takes to dedicate to learning porosity, learning density, learning herbs, learning their complexes, learning the comedogenic scale, learning all of these different things before you start mixing stuff. Like a chemist, give a chemist more respect. I have so many clients that book me for one-on-one consultations that are licensed. I mean, not licensed, I'm sorry. Like they're free, yeah, licensed, but that's not the word. Like they got degrees and certifications, PhDs in different levels of chemistry. Okay. These women did not just randomly look at something like, I like particles, I'm about to start mixing stuff. No, they had to go and learn the science of hair. And the reason that most people are messing stuff up, for example, aloe, everybody thinks they're a chemist. So everybody's like, oh, I'm mixing aloe in this, not even understanding that aloe is a protein. So then when I say stuff like don't use aloe, don't use coconut oil, people will say, well, oh, Cyn, coconut oil is in this foam wraps. Does that mean I don't use coconut oil? This is why everyone should not just play in products, because most people do not understand that the coconut oil that you get from Sam's Club and the coconut oil inside of a bottle are two completely different things. The coconut oil that is in the edge control, it's not the same coconut oil that you get from Sam's Club. It's coconut oil that has been extracted from the actual plant, the essence of the plant, through either water distillation, some forms of alcohol distillation, through different forms of distillation, not through the jar of coconut oil that you get from the Walgreens, from the Walmart. from the Sam's Club. Okay? The hell? It's not the same product. So that is what I mean when I say no, everybody should not do product formulation. Just go to the store. I don't understand. Like, I know how to make my own leave-in conditioner. I know how to make my own curl definer. I know how to make my own shampoo and conditioner. But guess what? It costs me more money to go and buy all of the products that I need to make the proper form of shampoo and conditioner than it will cost me to just go buy a freaking shampoo and conditioner. Now, if you want to take the time to make it and learn it for real and not be playing, but learn it for real, then hey, baby, do it. But stop playing. Like, put more respect on the chemist's name than that. It's more than this. Like, sis, they do more than that. It ain't. No, it's not that. You do not have the stuff in your kitchen. That it's not the same thing. Can you do it? Yes, if you study it. But this, what she do, 2.5 centimeters. No, sis, no, dog, no. It's not the same thing. I'm sorry. I don't follow that chart. I go by texture. Wigs are classified by texture and pattern and porosity. Yeah. I don't know if you ever seen my comment, but how, like, can I bleach my hair before it snaps off? I have low porosity hair. Okay. Please don't get upset with me when I say this. The fact that you asked me that question means that you should never bleach your hair. First off, you don't bleach your hair. You bleach your clothes. You are lightening your hair. The pigment that you lift has nothing to do with the point that you stop when you're coloring your hair. When you judge the point of reference of when you're supposed to stop coloring your hair is by the way that the cuticle is feeling, by the way that the form of elasticity that you have as you coloring your hair. There are so many different things that go into why or when you should stop processing your hair, and the color is not one of those things. The color and the pigment that is being lifted to is not one of the determining factors that decides when you have lifted your hair too much or when you should stop because it will damage it. The pigment is not a sign of when you should stop. I'm not trying to be rude, but like y'all can't come on like if it was like a mechanic on here and be like, okay, Frank, how you change your carburetor? When do I know if it clicked 4 times and then boom boom plat? When do I know it's time to switch the brakes out? He wouldn't be able to answer your question like that because that's not how you know. Okay. I have low porosity hair. Oh, it just left. I don't know where it went. Oh, purchase shampoo and conditioner with aloe vera. First ingredient. Is that okay? If you have low porosity hair, no, because aloe vera is protein, and if it's the first ingredient, it means that it's the most prominent ingredient. If aloe vera is like one of the last ingredients, then it's not a big deal. But if it's the first one, it means that that's a protein-based shampoo and conditioner. That's what that means. Whatever the first ingredient is the base. Yes, there is another book. I'll put it in my Amazon store. I can't whip it out right now because it's packed away. Yes, if you don't want to damage your hair, don't lift your hair with chemicals. Leave it to a professional because peep this. even if you do it right the first time and your hair don't break off, most people think that once they color their hair, that's it, and they can walk away, which is the reason why most people hair break off, and then they'll be like, oh, I went to this one hairstylist, I got my hair colored and all my hair fell out. Or women will be like, every time I get my hair colored, my hair break off. Why is that? It's because you go and you believe that the only reason that your client or your stylist is saying make sure you come back in 8 weeks, make sure you come back in 10 weeks, is because she wants your money. Where in reality, she's saying that because if you do not keep up with maintenance from this chemical service that you have, the bonds in your hair will continue to weaken and weaken and weaken, and then the hair shaft will get more and more fragile, and then the ends will break. But women don't listen. Most women get their hair colored either themselves or with their stylist, and you won't see them again for years or for months until their hair start breaking off. And I'm not talking shit. I'm telling you what I know because I was in the industry for years. Tell your mama to shut up. Lady Dark Sky blocked them out of it altogether. Thank you, baby. Right, saying you have to keep up with it and treat it. Mm-hmm. Yes, just because you color your hair, yes, Lady Dark Sky. Just because you cut your hair, color your hair, it doesn't mean that it's over. I tell people all the time, like, you got to think about it. I don't know one like serious colorist that colors your hair without a consultation. Like, if you meet a colorist that's coloring your hair and she ain't never met you before, and you just send her a picture of some double process, she'll be like, okay, whatever, come in. She don't know what she's doing. Because most women, or well, whatever, yeah, because any colorist that I know, they want to meet you first to know if whether or not you're even a candidate for color. And you being a candidate for color in my book is two variables. One is if whether or not your hair is healthy enough to take the color, and two, if whether or not you are the type of person that is going to be committed enough to have color. And if they were a person who I felt like wasn't going to come back after I colored their hair, I would not color their hair. Hey, there have been multiple times I've turned down color services, double process hair color services, multiple times. Yes, you just read me like a book. I sure didn't go back. Yeah. And I'm not trying to attack you. That's what it is. So y'all can't attack y'all. And I'm not even talking to you no more, boo. So, because we laughing and giggle. You my sister now. Like, I'm not even talking about you. Most women who say their hair color broke their hair off, got their hair color one time and never went back. You cannot blame color for that. Color is a science. It's not a game. But because YouTubers got on YouTube and start coloring their hair and shit, y'all believe y'all can do it too. But now you can see the evidence of what I've been saying for years, because all of the women who've been teaching y'all to do the shit that y'all all been doing for the last 10 years, all of them are cutting all of their hair off. All of them. All of them. They either cutting their hair off or relaxing it. Period. You leave it to the professionals. You found a stylist and your hair is flourishing. Yeah, stick with her. Give her a hug. Text her sometime. Tell her she the shit and you love her. Lord. How do you feel about these influencers that went and got their hair color for Dark and Lovely or other dark brands, and now they're cutting their hair off? You know how I feel about that. Why are you even going to make me say it? You know exactly how I feel about it. Like, I already made a book. Like, this all I'm gonna say. I can't say that. Then, cause then I'm like, oh, said y'all, we was dumb. Like, it ain't what I said, but it's just dumb. I've lightened my hair and dyed it green, and I've been keeping up with it best I know how, and I really want to keep it green, but I feel like I should stop because I like changing it so often. Love, do you have, like, Do you realize that once you put pigment, like greens, blues, yellows, it never comes out of the follicle until you extract it out? So you're going to have to put a color extractor. Once you finally get done, you're going to have to put a color extractor on your hair shaft to remove all of the different levels of artificial pigment that you put in there. And then you're going to have to balance the black. Please stop coloring y'all hair, bro. As we dance close. Oh, you a stylist, baby. Oh, I love you, Miss Hart. Hey, boo. That's one of my, it's a couple of y'all in here. If you're in the Guru one-on-one, give me a 3. But you said me too. My favorite word is no when someone asks for color, when they know their hair is damaged. No, papi. No. Hey. No, papi chulo. No. Hey. No. What? I'm here. Because this how they be, swear to God. Look, I'm about to demonstrate. Hold on. Let me take these cards out. Hold on. Because I'm about to, y'all know, I be being extra. Okay, so I did see this color that I want or whatever. And I ain't never had no color on my hair or whatever, babe. Like, I saw this picture and shit on, oh my fucking God. Oh, Instagram. I'm looking for it right now on my phone. I'm looking for this color, right? And it's bomb. Have you ever had color in your hair? No, like never. Like I've never had like blonde or bleach blonde or nothing like that. Like never. Like I never had nothing like that. But I really want my hair this color, and it looks so bomb. It looks so bomb, and I know this gonna look real good on my skin because the thing is, I want like a really, really bright ashy blonde. Oh, girl, I can't talk. I want a really bright ashy blonde just like this because when you look at it like this ice blonde, it really matched my skin too. Like this exact color. Don't that look? Don't we kind of look alike? Don't we like that's how, don't me and the white girl, like that happens. Swear to God. If you're a hairstylist and I'm not lying, please say something. Say something. Because they're going to think I'm lying. Say something. Say something. It's not that fenugreek is making your cycle turn on. It's that whatever the imbalance that your body had that was throwing your cycle off balance, the fenugreek has put it back in motion. That's it. It's not that it changed your cycle. Whatever you were doing before messed up the rotation. Okay. Okay. Why don't you get someone that has your best interest at heart to trim their ends to learn how? Wait. Why don't you get someone that have your best interest at heart to trim your ends or to learn how to trim them yourself? Is what I did when the salon was closed. And it's not a big thing. Like when your toe, if the nail shop's closed down, are you gonna stop doing your feet and have rusty toes for the rest of your life? No, you gonna go get a damn earring board and learn how to file them. So you can trim your hair yourself. You can comb your hair yourself. You're gonna get mad at me. The problem is it take y'all too long and we be lazy as hell. You be like, oh my God, I wanted to, I've been doing this for 4 hours. First of all, it shouldn't take that long. If it's taking that long, it's because you don't have a routine and you playing in your hair. Like y'all be playing in your hair like, oh, I'm about to finger coil. I'm about to do a twist out. I'm about to do air dry 80% and then blow dry it. It's like y'all just listen to the stuff that they say, and then you're cringing hearing green. I cringe hearing green too. Green is literally the hardest color to get out. Oh my freaking God. Like my brain, when you said you got green in your hair, I don't get mad. If you came in for a consultation and you said what you said in here, I would be like, get your shit. Get your shit and get out. I wouldn't have said that, but I would have said no. Don't get mad. I wouldn't have told you to get your shit and get out, but I would be like, no, dog, I ain't gonna be able to do it, dog. What about temporary color? It depends on the brand. Oh, hey, Miss Edwards. That's my maiden name. Before I was Cynthia Smith, I was Cynthia Edwards. You know what I'm saying, dog? You know what I'm saying, dog? You feel me? What about green temporary color? Green temporary color. Listen, let me teach y'all something real quick. Let me teach you something real quick. So the color scale goes from 1 to 10. Actually, hold on. Let me go get my book. Yes, my pants are tie-dye, or whatever this is. Mind your business. Hold on, let me get my color book. Hold on. We're not, guys. No, dog. No, dog. Sorry, dog. No, dog. My bad, dog. I can't even do it, dog. I'm not unpacking all of the. No, dog. I love y'all, dog, but I'm not going through all those boxes, dog. So okay. The color scale goes from, I can't breathe. It goes from 1 to 10. Well, I said 1. Goes from 1 to 10, right? So 1 would be a black, and 10 would be like basically platinum, like white, right? So the only way that green, okay, so this right here, this is considered like maybe like a level 2 or 3. Because you probably can't see it, but it's not black. It's like a dark brown, right? So this hair would be considered like a level 3. For me to get green, if I was to just take green pigment and slap it on here, you would be like, oh, it look green. I'm about to feel mean. And you're going to rinse it off and you're not going to be able to see nothing. Because this hair is already full of pigment. So whenever you see dark hair, the darker your hair is, the more melanin you have inside of the hair's cortex. So the dark hair that you see is melanin. So if I want to make my hair lighter, what I have to do is put lightener on my hair to extract the melanin that lives in the cortex of my hair, which is the second layer under my cuticle. So we mix the developer to lift the cuticle to get inside of the cortex to pull out the melanin. Okay. And the level of developer that we use that's what is dependent on how far we are lifting the cuticle, depending on the level of porosity. Come on, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Okay. So, for example, if you are a person with extremely low porosity hair, meaning you have a really, really tight cuticle that will not open, most likely I'm using anywhere from 30 to 40 volume developer on your hair. But if you somebody that got like extremely high porosity hair and I'm doing a deposit only color peep game, I'm probably only going to use anywhere from a 15 to a 20 volume developer, 25 to 30 if you have gray hair. That's how it go, right? But that's just the developer. That's just lifting the cuticle, right? But when we start talking about coloring your hair, First, I have to go in there, lift the cuticle up, like I said, with the different levels of developer. Then I have to go within the cortex, pull out the level of melanin that I want in there, right? For green to show up, you have to take out enough pigment, enough melanin, out of the hair's cortex to get the hair from a 1, which is like black, all the way up to a level 10 or 9. Ooh! All of my bills are gone. They're packed away. I love you. Thank you, Tina. Thank you. So you have to, for the green to show up, you have to take out enough melanin out of the hair's cortex for the green pigment to show up. Because green, it looks bright, but it's it's like a darker, more vibrant pigment. And for it to show up in the hair shaft, all of the natural melanin that lives within the hair cortex has to be removed. So if you put green hair color on black hair, you're not going to see it. That's why if you was to just get regular hair color and then go get beautiful browns or red, you'll be like, oh, I put red on my black hair, but it didn't show up. Why? Because you still have melanin in the cortex, sis. When your hair goes gray, the cuticle lifts up and melanin slowly begins to leave the cortex of the hair shaft on its own. But when you color it, sis, you are physically removing melanin out of the cortex. And for vibrant pigments to show up, you have to pull enough pigment out. So for the people who like lifting their hair and bleaching their hair, what you are doing is putting lightener on that is going to lift the cuticle. And then you are putting extracting the natural melanin and then putting artificial pigment in to replace the melanin that you took out of the hair shaft. That is the science of hair color. And the reason why people who are like, oh, I know the science of hair, but they swear by box color, no, because the way that box color is formulated and the way that professional color is formulated are two completely different things. And do you want to know another question that most colorists ask you? One of the main questions that a colorist wants to know before they start coloring your hair is if you've had any box color in your hair. Do you know why? As a professional cosmetologist, you will not do box color. You will not color on top of box color. Why? I want you to do me a favor. Go get some bundles that you don't care nothing about. And then go get some beautiful, go get some dark and lovely. Go get some color. Some one of the bright ones that's gonna be drastic and put it on that bundle. Color it, let it be cute, dry it off, and then go get some regular professional color and put it on top of it. It will begin to smoke. I'm telling you what I know. It will begin to smoke. Facts, all facts. It will begin to smoke. You will see little smoke. Why? Because box hair color has metallic dyes. You remember what I said about a professional cosmetologist? A professional cosmetologist, when you sit down for that consultation, she asking you questions. People are like, why are you touching the hair so much? Just because I'm a professional and I know what I'm doing. When I'm touching your hair, I'm not just playing in your hair. I got 9 other clients. I have stuff to do. I'm checking your porosity before I color your hair to know which level of developer I'm about to mix. Because if you have low porosity hair, I'm using 40. But if you have high porosity hair, I can't use anything higher than 20 because I'm going to break your hair off. But peep game, with box color, it's 1 level developer. And it's the highest one. Why? Because they know that any race of woman from any walk of life is going to walk into this salon. They all going to have different levels of porosity, and it has to be strong enough to go with everybody's hair and everybody's porosity. And they need to make it in larger quantities, right? Because it's for everybody at home, and you don't need to be a professional. So they have it strong as hell so it can work really good. Excuse me, and it won't last long to make sure that they got a residual income of you constantly coming back to get the same color over and over again. Like, yeah, but I mean, smoke, drip, and change colors. Yes, girl, I've had, oh my God, honestly, one of the worst parts of my career was hair color. For a long time, I didn't offer hair color as a service, not because I wasn't good at it, but because I didn't want to deal with what came with it. I didn't offer hair color as a service until like maybe my last 5 years behind the chair because I did not want to deal with it. I didn't want to deal with women coming like I remember I colored this lady's hair. We did double process. Her hair came out freaking gorgeous. I did not see this woman for a year and a half. And then she wrote a freaking review talking about all her hair fell out because she got color done by me a year and a half ago. And I know people not gonna want to say it, but at least 2 people on here have blamed a hairstylist for that. Like, oh, she made all of my hair fall out. Oh my God, I went to this one stylist. Like, people be like, oh, I went to a stylist. I went to this one stylist, and ever since I went to her, I've been bald head. When you go to her, I mean, I was like 9, but she was real rough. And I know that's the reason my hair ain't growing. No, it's not. That's not the reason why your hair not growing. Your hair not growing because you only wash your hair every 2 months. Your hair not growing because you haven't got a trim in 2 years. Your hair not growing because you put blue magic on your scalp every day. See, he be trying to entice me. Why are you playing freaky music while our kids are upstairs playing? I mean, it ain't like, okay. My stylist called my hair wet. You make her your stylist, girl. And then understand when I say there's a difference between combing and detangling. Combing your hair wet, that's kind of a thing. How else are you going to blow dry it, you know? I'm talking about detangling, removing knots and tangles. It's a difference. Yeah, like what were you doing at home, ma'am? But no, that's what they do. Stylists, you that live like, girl, yes, I'm cute. Girl, yes, I'm cute. And then it'd be like 6 months later, all my edges came out. And I got bald spots in the back of my head. And it's burning. Okay, when did she do your weave? Like 6 months ago. When did you take the weave out? Like 2 weeks ago. When I know the hairstyle, it look good. But nobody is sewing the weave in your hair like this shit gonna last for about 4-5 months. About 4-5 months. Nobody's thinking that. No one. Just you. Only you. Only you. So don't be trying to penalize other people for making your little stupid dream come true. The hell? You don't gotta I say it. I ain't behind the chair no more. I can say, hey, Simone Watson. Hi. I start off really smiley. So if you came in at the end, sorry. Normally I'm like, hi, hello, how are you? But they ask the question that trigger me. Everybody that be in here, they be knowing what stuff to trigger me and stuff. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Her checkups with doctors are with the next couple of months. If you take tips, yes. That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, TT, I'm not attacking you, right? I'm not attacking you. But somebody, and I'm not saying you are this type of person. I'm just saying, like, because first you said, oh, my stylist, she combed my hair wet. And then you said she wasn't my stylist, to be honest, and my hair was matted for me not combing it. I'm not mad at you. I'm not. I have a real life question. And I have a real life statement to make. And I know that there are going to be some clients, some professional hairstylists that want to be Save the Children of America. And you want to be, save all of the people of the world, Craig and stuff on the weekends. And you want to try to be all nice and shit. But I'm about to tell the truth. No stylist, there is no module In cosmetology school, there is nothing that you're tested on in state board that teaches you how to detangle matted hair that has not been combed for months. We do not learn that in school. Why? The people who are teaching us are not really Black. And the people who wrote the books are not Black. So they wash their hair sometimes every day. So to create a technique to detangle hair that has not been washed or combed in months has not been created or taught to us in school, because the people who wrote the books did not write them with the mind frame that people are not going to wash their hair, or that people are going to allow their hair to get matted because they don't comb it every day. We don't learn that in school. We learn how to comb hair in school. So if you go to a shop with matted hair and she wasn't gentle, it's because she's fucking irritated. When she came to work, when you booked your appointment for a silk press, all she accumulated, if a silk press takes her an hour and a half, all she has booked out for you is an hour and a half. So if your appointment is at 10 o'clock, come 11:30, her next client is going to be walking through the door, and she knows how long a flat iron is going to take her. So if you decide that you gonna walk your ass up in there and sit in her chair and you have not combed your hair in 3 months, and you pulling the damn wig off and your hair is matted and locked up, hell yes, she's irritated because she only booked out an hour and a half. Her next client is going to be there at 11:30. It is 10 o'clock, and it's going to take her 45 minutes to comb out the mats that you have not combed in a month. Even if she got a smile on, it's because she got to be professional. Like if you work at a restaurant and somebody getting on your goddamn nerves, ask them for light-skinned paper towel because they don't like dark-skinned paper towel, how irritated you are. She's that irritated too. Nobody is happy and having fun and excited to add on an extra 45 minutes to an hour and a half long appointment because you didn't comb your hair in 4 months. No one. I'm sorry if it makes you offended. I'm sorry if it sounds stank. That is not a part of the job description. That's not, you don't go over, there's no matted hair portion or module in cosmetology school or on state board. There's no module that's like what to do if your client doesn't comb their hair in 6 months. No. There's no module for what to do if your client leave a lace closure or a lace front end for 6 months. It's not a thing. It's not supposed to happen. Like, ugh. Listen, nobody will let me know nothing. Nobody would tell me nothing. Do you hear me? Women would just be like they'll come in like this, and then I'll like turn around and their hair be in dreads, like all over their head, and won't say a freaking word. Okay, Chanel. So you can give me a 2 if I'm not making it up, if you've experienced it before. And I don't know any of these women. Like we don't know each other. Like I'm not making it up. I know. I fell into a similar issue like that. It was because I just had my daughter. I didn't have help with it. It was just me sick with the diagnosis condition. Sometimes things happen. Yes, yeah. And listen, I'm not minimizing that. My father dropped dead out of nowhere. I I've been through so many different things, but that doesn't negate your responsibility. Like, just because my father died and I, out of nowhere, like literally dropped dead, I got to take care of my mom, I got to do all of this stuff. That doesn't mean that somebody else or another service provider is now held subject to handle the responsibilities that you didn't handle because you were going through something. When my father died, didn't nobody give a shit? Didn't nobody care? People did not care. My dad died. I still had people filing disputes. My daddy died on a Friday night. I couldn't go to work that Saturday morning, of course, because my dad was dead. Women were filing disputes. Okay, I'm sorry if that sounds messed up, but just because, and then peep this, when and I'm this ain't going towards you. This is just in general. This is just in general because women say that, like you say, oh, I was going through this and I was going through that, so I didn't comb my hair. But hairstylists don't get that same love or that same decency. I was in the hospital bed with tubes going in and out of my body, trying to keep my son in my body, and women were still filing disputes because my water broke out of nowhere and they had to go to the All-Star game the next day. I was still getting negative Yelp reviews, and they're still up right now to prove it. Like, so it doesn't even make, it's not cool. Like, because it's like, okay, for as you as a woman that say, okay, well, I've done that before, went to a shop, didn't comb my hair. So you do that. But because of what you did, right? Hairstylists have a bad reputation because of that. Because if your appointment was at 11 and your hair was matted and it took her 30 minutes to comb out your hair, that means that she's 35 minutes to an hour behind. So her next client gonna come and have to wait 30 minutes. And if that next client isn't a regular of hers and it's her first time coming, and in her mind she already like, this gonna be my last time because stylists always got me waiting all the time. If I go in there, and this is how most women are. Most women have said it. It's been at least 20 people that said it since we've been in here. So most women already walking in a shop with a negative attitude, like, if she late, I swear to God, I'm not messing with stylists no more. And you going through something, so you haven't combed your hair, so you making her 30 minutes late, and now her next client gotta wait 30 minutes, and her client after that gotta wait 30 minutes, and her client after that gotta wait 30 minutes. So now she's a stylist that's overbooked. Now she got too many people in there. Now she ghetto. That's how it goes. Come on, man. We can't just be like, oh, hairstylists always double booked and overbooked. Like that. You think she want to be standing there and not able to eat? You think she want to do 10, 11 people at one time? You think she want to do that? It's crazy. Like, yes, you said let the stylist know the condition of your hair at the time you make the appointment. People, show some courtesy. Call if you're going to be late. Yes, call if you can't be there. That's it. Like, for example, the women who would do that, if they called me, like, I would have women call in advance, like the day before, a couple days before, and be like, hey, Cyn, like, I'm sorry, I just went to comb out my hair and it feel real matted. Like, I don't feel comfortable doing it myself. Can you do it? Bet. I'm gonna be like, just come early. Or I'm gonna say, okay, yeah, but come like 30, 40 minutes before your appointment. I may be working you in with somebody else, but come early. We can work it out. Don't just pop up. You just there, like, I'm here, do it. You work for me, make it work. No. Call ahead, say something. Say something, Sugarfoot. Say something, dog. Don't just show up there with the napping shit. Say something. Say you gotta help the garment a little bit. Can you tell them to leave? Girl, yeah, they don't like it, but I do. Girl, bye. In a heartbeat. See you later, alligator. How her hair got matted. People don't comb it. on Style Seek, Equity, everything. If there's always been an option for people to add stuff. People don't care. A lot of people were irritated that they even had to book online in the first place. No, I agree with you. I wouldn't put any stylists in that position. Thank you for that. Some clients act like, girl, I had this one lady tell me that she was my bread and butter. I don't remember exactly what time it was. I know it was late though. I know it was like 4 or 5 o'clock, and she was like already 45 minutes late. And I told her that I couldn't, and I was pregnant with my daughter at the time. I was freshly pregnant, but I was still. And she was like, oh, I'll be there in like 45 minutes. And she was already 45 minutes late. So I'm like, no, I'm sorry. I'm not going to be able to do it. And she was like, listen to me, little girl. I'm sorry. I'm not going to call you little girl. You grown, but I am your bread and butter. I come every 2 weeks to get my hair blow dried and flat ironed and blah, 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 blah. And I just hung up on her and blocked her from the system in real life. I was pregnant. I ain't had time for the bullshit. I'm not going to give y'all no speech like I did some super professional. I didn't. I just hung up and blocked her. Yes. Listen, don't y'all gonna get mad when I say this. I don't have, if you want advice from me as it pertains to color, go to a professional. That is the only advice that I have for you when it comes to go to a professional. Like it took me, how long was the color module? 2 months, 2 freaking months just to learn the science of hair and pigments and bonds. So if y'all think I can answer y'all questions and tell y'all how to color hair in one live, it's like, no. It took months to learn. Color is a freaking science, like a real life science. And there are actually colorists that I believe are better than me. There are certain lanes in color that I don't even mess with because I haven't put as much time into that area of color, and I'm a professional cosmetologist. Color's that deep. It's part of the color industry that I don't even mess with. Not because I can't do it, but I don't want to put in the type of time that it takes. It's that deep. Why won't the smell of a relaxer come out? Because it wasn't done properly. That's not normal. Saying I need help. My scalp is dry. Where did it go? I'm sorry, y'all. It just went up. Relax hair, moisture, please. Oh. Please treat people how you want to be treated. If you were a stylist, how would you like it if you were treated with no courtesy? How would you like it if your clients were late? Yeah. And anytime you say that, people be like, but hairstylists want you to be on time, but they always late because their clients are always late. And if you, my dear, are going to somebody who late because they was smoking a blunt, that's on you. You booked them. Because it's only certain types of hairstylists that's late because they smoking blunts, and you booked her because her prices were cheaper. You did that. It's nobody's fault but yours. Sorry if that make you feel away, but it's the truth today. Here it is. Saying you need help. Your scalp is dry, as if you think you have low sebum levels. What should you do? I don't know. You have to get a full set and like do a scalp scrub and stuff and figure out what your scalp is actually like. There's a very, very wide range of reasons why your scalp could be dry, and there's no way I can know that from the question you asked me, so I can't answer that. I definitely feel if people can, they should communicate with the stylist ahead of time to talk about the price. It will require more time, at least to detangle the hair. It's not if it's possible. It's never not possible. Like, it's always possible for you to pick up the phone and say, I haven't combed my hair in 6 months. Women, if you have not combed your hair in 6 months, you know that you haven't combed your hair in 6 months. There's no nice way to say it. Women need to, and don't get mad at me, but everybody want to, oh, if women just know, let's stop playing. We grown. Women who do not comb their hair before their appointment do not do it because they do not feel like it, and they believe that it is their hairstylist's job to detangle their matted hair. And you're not going to say that y'all don't believe that, because I've had multiple women say it to me. And I'm no longer behind the chair, but for the last 2 years, I've been helping women who are still behind the chair. And I know for a fact, hundreds of women that I've worked with over the last 2 years are dealing with these exact things now. So I do want to say that. I'm not like, oh my God, because people be like, Cyn, you always saying this. It must be you. That's the common denominator. No, sis, because I have hundreds of clients that come to me for coaching to build their businesses as cosmetologists. And this is the leading problem that everyone is having around the world, because all of my clients are not in the US. I have hairstylists that are in Africa. I have hairstylists all freaking over in the UK, in Russia, all freaking over. And they all have the same problem collectively. It's not just American women in general. We women in the hair do not treat their hairstylists with respect. The hair industry is not respected as a real profession by the majority of women around the world, period. What are the hardest pigments to extract? All of them. Any artificial pigment is hard to extract. It's hard to extract black. So this is the thing that people don't understand. Like, the person who has the green hair, if you even once you get the green out, any color that you put on top of your hair, once you've extracted the artificial pigment out, is going to have to be extracted out manually every single time. And oh, baby, if you put black on it, forget about it. If your hair is lightened, you remove pigment out of it, and then you put black artificial pigment on it, oh, forget about it. Forget about it, baby. Forget it. It's not coming out. And if it does, it's either going to be green or purple. Have you ever thought about linking up with? Nothing against her, but I don't. The industry isn't what you think, you guys. It's not, trust me. And that's the thing. Like, Guy Tang people be in there with him all freaking day. Like, I would have women come to get color. Like, I want my hair like this. Swear to God, I'm not being funny. Like, on my mama, like, I'm not being fucking funny at all. I would have women that want me to take them from this color to platinum blonde, and they've been there for 3 hours. Like, oh my God, how much longer is this gonna take? Girl, you've been here for 3 hours. You're gonna be here all day. This is taking forever. Oh my God. Like, most of my people don't even understand that color can sometimes be a week-long process. Like, social media has y'all believing that all you gotta do is go like this, boom, rinse it out, your hair that color. No, that's not how it go. Like, Lord. Guy Tang spends a ton of time with his clients. Yeah, girl, him and his clients go eat lunch. They'll go like full-fledged restaurants with color in their head. But he got Tang, so they let him and their client in. Full-fledged restaurants. Order their food, wait for the food to get cooked, sit there, eat it, talk, order dessert, walk back, sit there some more, then rinse it out. Like, it takes you at least 8 hours to do. Yeah. Like color is not, oh, when do I know? It's not just putting it on there and watching and seeing what color it is and then rinsing it out. Like, sweat works for you how? See, I went to a shop and a client came in with matted hair. The stylist was frustrated with her that she had to have another stylist take over, shake my head. Exactly. But y'all really think that a hairstylist don't, that shit is so, like, that used to make me so mad. Like, I'm just being honest. That would make me so freaking mad. Like, what do I look like? Like, what do I look like? The janitor? Who I live at the clean old woman? No, I do her. I do her, dog. I do her, dog. Like she had her assistant take it off. That's because the girl, because she do her, dog. Oh my God. You was watching the semi-permanent because I'm sure Lady Dark Sky explained it. Because it says semi-permanent, a professional cosmetologist knows what semi-permanent means. Semi-permanent does not mean that it's gonna wash out as soon as water hits it. That's not what it means. It means that it's not the molecules aren't going to stay. They're not going to stay within the cuticle and within the cortex of the hair shaft permanently. They'll be temporarily there, and over time they'll exit out. But it doesn't mean that they're just gonna rinse out. Like, because people told y'all that y'all hair shaft is dead, y'all think that y'all hair shaft is one dimensional and that it's just like there. And you put something on it and it rinses off. No, whatever you put on your hair goes within the hair's follicle and within the hair's cuticle, and it stays there until it is removed. Period. Removed or dissolved. So if you have something that is not dissolvable and something that does not remove itself on its own, it's gonna live there. It's not just gonna grow legs and walk away like, oh, she don't be eating chicken and shit, so we about to go. Like, now, did your mom comb your hair, or did she? Girl, you should know better, girl. You're using keratin shampoo. Why are you using keratin shampoo? Do you know what like a lot of people, when keratin treatment, Brazilian blowout and stuff came around, people are like, oh, I'm gonna do a keratin treatment on my hair. People don't even know what keratin is. Everybody shouldn't do a keratin treatment. Your hair is made of keratin. So doing a keratin treatment is not putting anything artificial or foreign into your hair, because your hair is made of keratin. Your cuticle is your cuticle is dead keratin cells. That's what your cuticle layer is. Your hair is made of keratin, and your cuticle layer is made of dead keratin cells. So if your hair does not need keratin and you're giving yourself keratin treatments, you're going to damage your hair. Everybody should not use keratin. Everybody should not be using keratin-based shampoos. Stick to the basics. Learn the science of your hair. Just buy a shampoo and conditioner based on your porosity. Stop playing with these products, because y'all seeing other people playing with products. Y'all see YouTubers playing with products, so y'all want to go play with products too, and then wonder why y'all hair breaking off and y'all all about to cut y'all hair off again like them. I'm sorry, but y'all are about to notice. Mark my words. Within the next 6 months, you're going to see a mass big chop. A mass big chop. You're going to see a shitload of new people big chopping, and you about to continue to see a shitload of YouTubers big chopping, because this is the cycle. This how the cycle go constantly. Diva cuts, diva curl. That ended, she gets sued, you jump on something else. This is how it go. And then every single time, professional stylists say, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. And everybody that watched the videos call the professionals haters. And y'all listen to the people that don't know what they're talking about until y'all hair fall out, then y'all want the hairstylist to come get you. That's how the hood go. I have low porosity hair. I use any shampoo. Is that bad? Yeah. Yeah, kind of. I'm using keratin shampoo because my mom bought that kind of product. So, well, if you a kid, boo, then I ain't talking to you. You ain't got no child, and you ain't paying your bills, so you gotta buy whatever hell your mama tell you to buy. But if you grown, okay, like my mama I used to drink milk all the time, but now I'm lactose intolerant, so I don't drink that. I drink almond milk or oat milk. So, okay. Can you use Dove? Dove, come on, man. No, come on. Dove is the soap. If you want to, there are 100 different products. We're not gonna have conversations. Lord, y'all stressing my spirit. Y'all stressing my spirit now. Okay, so real quick, let's vote. Do y'all want a story? Or do y'all want me to like answer an important hair question? So just vote either story or important hair question or important hair topic, because all y'all asking me is what the best products are. There are 500 billion different shampoos and conditioners. I don't know. I don't know. I don't subscribe. I keep it live. Okay. I've been using the same stuff my whole life, my whole hair life. Okay. I don't know. Every 5 cents, every other day, somebody on the stuff with the stuff. Nah. Okay. Nah. And I don't know why your scalp is dry just from you saying, oh, hey, my scalp is dry. I'm medium porosity, girl. I don't know. It could be you not eating enough, you ain't drinking enough water. It could be because you only eat bagels. It could be because you eating too much fried chicken. It could be so many other things. It could be because your sex life ain't popping enough. That's the thing. A lot of people don't want to believe it, but if she ain't feeling good, everything on the hood ain't gonna be understood. I'm just saying, hey, and I ain't necessarily saying with another person, but all of your body is connected, and she need attention too. What is you gonna do? Okay, so listen. What sister saying? Listen, no. I love y'all so much, but understand that the only way that somebody in the hair industry can package their knowledge is not through selling products or like standing behind a chair. And I'm not trying to be stank or nasty, but my mama always taught me to be careful of how you treat people, because they could possibly get the fuck and the fuck on. Excuse my French, but that's the thing. I already did the product line thing, already stood behind a chair. It's not my cut. You know what I'm saying? Somebody will order a product at 7 o'clock, and then at 7:15 they file in a dispute because they don't have a tracking number. That's not God's plan for my life. Okay, it's just not. I just don't believe it. I'm moving. I got a whole little trees and garden and stuff in the backyard. Listen, I don't have time for all the bush. No, I don't have time. I be in the backyard in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I don't got time. Am I moving out of Vegas? No, not yet. So I love y'all so much, but no, I can't do it. I can't do it. You know, the same ones that be talking shit on the YouTube, they just be ordering products on purpose just because. I'm not doing it. Now, will I tell y'all what my favorite ones are and what I think y'all should get? Yes, but that ain't my thing. That ain't my stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Okay, story. Okay, I'll let y'all pick the topic of the story, and then yeah, just pick topic. Everybody pick a topic. I don't even have, because last time that I tried to pick a topic, I couldn't think of nothing, and then I just let y'all talk. Heavenly said, "Hey, boo, I talked to you earlier. How you doing? How was you doing, boo? We was talking this morning. How are you? How you doing, boo? Or was that yesterday? The days are mixed up. But yes, you my cousin for real. And we got the same nickname, Heavenly Cyn. Because when I was little, they called me Baby Cyn because I'm named after my mama, and they called my mama Cyn, and then they called me Baby Cyn. But Cyn ain't really sound that like Cyn Doll, like 50 Cent. They would have thought could find me in the club, and I wasn't trying to do that, so I just stole my mama's name. Yeah, it was yesterday. Yesterday, today. Listen, the Lord, hey, listen, today is yesterday and yesterday is tomorrow. And tomorrow is today. Hey, and last week was last year. Boom. Hello. How are you? Okay, so really quick, before we go, you guys pick the story because I got to go outside to Okay, so I am really glad that everybody is okay with me being on this small break. I don't even know if you guys will notice it as a break because I may have time to edit something tomorrow. So you may get something, but I still wanted to show my face just in case, because it could possibly be where I won't be here for a week and I don't want anybody to be like, oh, it's then okay. So that's why, if you got anything you want to say, any suggestions you want to make them now. It's 136 of y'all in here, and everybody's just looking at me, and nobody's saying nothing, and it feels weird. That's a lot of people just staring at you. It's weird. How would you feel if you see a number 137 people just looking at you like? That means it's 100 some people like this. Say something to me. Shit. It's weird. Thank you. Now, what type of story you want to hear? That is weird to me. I feel harassed when y'all don't say nothing. I feel stalked. It feels weird. It feels like I got 100 peeping times. You eating chips. I'm sorry. My bad. What kind of chips you got? You the one with the personality, baby. We came to see you. Oh, I'm sorry, Robin. Oh. Robin said, shut the fuck up. We came to see you. Shut up and let us see it. Shut your ass up and let us see it. We came to see you. Robin said, shut your ass up. We came to see you. You talk. You can't see us. We can see you. Shut your ass up and do something. Robin, you better watch how you talking to me, girl. That's what I know. Because I felt that shit. Where you from? Where are you from, Robin? I need to know. Bree Nelson, don't be agreeing with her, because basically what you said is exactly saying, shut the fuck up. You talk. We don't got to talk this your job. Don't agree with her, Bree. We was just friends. Now you telling me to shut the hell up too and just talk? Ooh. Yes. Yes, rude. You're like my sis. I am your sister. What is you talking about? We is all connected. What do you mean? We all come from the same God. Like, everybody argue about, that's God's name. That's God's name. Because my grandma said, because no, and God just up there like, it's just me, dog. It's just me, dog. Like, y'all, I mean, y'all can call me whatever y'all want, dog. Like, I'm up here, dog. Like, you mix shea butter and apricot oil. Yeah, babe, just keep it off your scalp. Yes! Lady Dark Sky said, God is up there like, why are you fighting over what to call me? I don't care what you call me. Like I feel like if God was walking past, I was like, hey, he'll be like, he or she would be like, what? Like, first of all, who you talking to? Who you talking to, first of all? Like, I think it checked me, but I don't think it'd be like, thou shalt not call me by that name. Like, what the fuck, man? Come on. And yes, I just cussed. But I'm talking about God. God know I cuss with you. Oh my God, what country would I like to visit? I have a specific place that I have to go to before I leave this earth. And it is a specific place in Egypt, which is the palace of Hatshepsut, which is still standing. She was the greatest female pharaoh. Hello, you know, myrrh and all that shit. Everything, like, don't even get me started. But her tomb and everywhere her stuff, her palace, all shit is still standing, and I have to stand in it before I leave this earth. That is the one place that I have to go. Other than that, I mean, you know, there are a lot of other places that I want to go, but her jumpsuit, get into it. Hey, you know, I don't know how y'all feel about reincarnation, but like, when I look at her stories, I'm like, if, let's say it's real, just humor me. If it's real, I'm like, that's who I was. That's who I was. What about visiting Dubai? Don't get offended when I say this, but I was Miss T. You know who Hatshepsut is? Do you? Because nobody know who she is. People don't be knowing. Do you know? Give me a 5 if you know who she is. Oh, girl, don't get me started. Oh, girl, I'm sorry. Oh, girl. Oh, girl. Oh, girl. You want to see the great library there? Girl, don't even go. Oh, girl. Oh, girl. Oh! All of you know who Hatshepsut is. I love you guys so much. Most people don't even know who she is, and I be wanting to punch them in the face. So no, I'm just kidding. I don't want to punch you guys in the face. If you do not know who she is, look her up. Look her up. And when you look her up, you're going to be like, damn, that could have been Cyn in her past life. I love her so much. It's too much. I can't tell that. I'll have to make another. We'll do it on another live. When I say I love her jumpsuit, I mean it with my entire soul, to the point that I refuse to rush through talking about her because she needs a whole like girl, okay, before all of the ones that we even knew about, like one of the first female okay, just real quick, just a little piece. So the thing that made her so cold, like, of course, they wasn't as messed up about females and stuff back then as they are now, but it's still like a lot of them, they couldn't necessarily read, so their visual was a lot. And to them, the pharaoh was supposed to look like God, and to them, God was a man, right? So, anywho, she had brothers, but her brother, one died, and the other one, he had like issues and stuff going on with her body, right? He had issues going on with his body, like he was sick looking at him. And back then, remember, stuff was a lot different. Back then, they kept it all in the family, so they would like marry their brothers and stuff. And so her brother, he was dusty and and stuff, but he still had kids. But they had babies, but they would only have girls, and they needed boys to carry out the name. But her Jetsu, she only had girls, but she had a whole nother role that we ain't even wonder if we don't have enough time. So anywho, so her brother ended up passing away, falling ill, and he had sons by other women, because that's what they did. But all of his sons was babies. So she became the regent, which in basically in short made it so because she was his guardian, she was able to act as pharaoh. And that's how she became first female pharaoh. Hello. But look, sis was a goon though, because other people, they would like try to rule with an iron fist, and the way she was doing it, it was like the storehouse, like community, like she was big on like building relationships, and she organized one of the like biggest trips to a land called Punt, and there they were doing myrrh. And myrrh is one of the main ingredients they use for the embalming process, whenever they were making mummies, doing the mummies, mummifying bodies and stuff, I'm sorry. And they use myrrh for so many other things. Like she used to grind up myrrh, and they still like have in her tomb, they went in there and they were able to find like the thing that she used to use, girl, to grind up her myrrh. And there was still some myrrh in that bitch, okay? And then they even found the stuff that she wrote. Girl, she used to get on the top of her stuff and cover her body in like this little myrrh butter she would make. And then she would just be like, my body glows, it glistens. It glistens like the stars before the land. And she would just sit up there talking shit about how bomb she looked. Oh, that woman. Oh, God. But that was just her in short, and it did no justice. Like, I feel so disrespectful for like just saying that much of it, but her jutsu was a freaking goon. And she used to be scrapping out there with niggas, right? So it wasn't just, how most they try to make it sound like they were all like, oh, pretty. When they be like, oh, see her extra, she loud. Listen, her jumpsuit, she had scars on her face. Look, that's not even the coldest part. This is the coldest part about her jumpsuit. When you look at all of her stuff, she had a beard on, right? Hey, why does she have a beard? It's not because she was a man. She like, all right, so y'all trying to say that the only time y'all gonna respect the pharaoh is if he got a beard or if he looked like a man? Bet she was a full-fledged woman and had a beard, but not a fake one. Not a real one. She ain't grow her hair out. She put a fake one on. Still was snatched though. Just imagine hair all like this, just like, you need me to look like a nigga real quick? Okay, hello. Sit that over there. Put that over there. Boom, shakalaka, boom. That's some hood that shit, dog. Like people gonna tell you, oh, a woman can't be pharaoh, and you gonna be like, oh, so I look like a girl. That's the problem. All right, bet. What about now? What about now? You gonna vote now? You gonna vote now? What up? You okay? Like, hey, so don't nobody tell me I'm too loud. She strapped that beard right on. That was the first strap on. You understand what I'm talking about? Hijatsu had the first strap on. You understand what I'm talking about? That's a goon right there. So when everybody like, oh my God, Cyn so aggressive, shut your face. Oh, you shut your face. Okay? Because I believe that a woman who would put a damn fake beard on and be one of the greatest pharaohs Egypt had ever seen, period, even after she was gone, it was still nobody who did her stuff. Miss Beard, you better say that. Yes, she was. Yes, she was. Second in the 18th dynasty. Yes, she was. Yes, it was. That's what I'm saying. Don't nobody be talking about, oh, Cyn too hard. No, y'all just too soft and your balls too little. That's what it is. Because you're not going to tell me Harriet Tubman was like, all right, guys, you run. Leave them alone or I'm going to shoot you. I'm going to shoot you. Like, beat it. Beat it. Sugar. Rough. They was raw. They was rough. They was raw. They was rough. Yeah, so I don't know. If you ever want some inspiration or if you ever just want to learn about your history, like look up her jumpsuit. Like oh my God. Just life. Just life. Oh, all of life just made. My sixth grade teacher taught us about all. I wish these teachers these days taught half as much. It's crazy because when I went to learn about her, you own it now, you better. I'm like, when I learned about her, I'm gonna be honest, not to get emotional or nothing, but it like really helped me so much with my identity and with myself because people look at women like me and be like, oh my God, you loud. Why you talk like that? Oh my God, why you mad? Oh my God, why you angry? And it would make me like, damn, like, do I need to change something about myself? Am I too? But it's like, no, I don't have to change things about myself to make other people feel uncomfortable. I mean, to make people feel more comfortable because it's not that I'm rude or disrespectful. It's just that when you say something rude or disrespectful to me, I let you know it's some bullshit right off rip. I'm not like, oh my God, turn the other cheek. No, I don't do that. If I'm turning the other cheek, it's because I'm putting something down so I can smack you. Like, that's it. I'm sorry. That's how I feel. Yeah, you like Cleopatra and Nefertiti. I'm not being like that, but it just used to confuse me because I'm like, okay, if everybody from Africa, why are all of the Egyptian queens and I'm not negating it. I know how it goes. I know what happened. Like Cleopatra, Nefertiti, like those they were Greek. They came after the original Egyptians had already been conquered. Like, but the original Egyptians were freaking black. So when I learned about the original Egyptians, their character, the women specifically, their character, the things that they did, the way that their personalities were, the the way that they moved their neck, the way that their husbands respected them, the way that society respected them, the way that they carried their self matches exactly how I am today. I'm not disrespectful. I'll be like, bitch, fuck y'all, let me head hoes. Y'all gonna be some bald-head bitches out here using rice water. Y'all bald-head bitches better stop using rice water. I don't be saying that. I just have a little bit of, hey, what up? Yeah, like that's how it goes. Like, is the sky blue? Yes, that's a dumb question. Like, I'm just really, really blunt. And learning about the true essence of the original Egyptians and what they did and their personalities, or not even just the original Egyptians, like Ethiopians, just their period, because Africa's huge. Egypt isn't just one portion of Africa. There are so many different, like, Africa's freaking huge. Like, the Sahara Desert is the size of the United States and Australia put together. Is the size of the Sahara Desert. So Black women from every fucking where were there. Like, even the stories that they teach us about slavery, they teach Black people that our essence comes from submission. No, the fuck it doesn't. No, it does not. That's how they keep Black people weak. When you can keep the core and you can keep the woman weak and quiet. Oh, baby, I'm the one who births life. If you can keep me muzzled, everything is silent. Fuck that. No. Because when I learned about like the Black people that escaped slavery right away and built their own stuff and would hide out in the swamps and eventually built their own shit that they couldn't even get in. Like, come on, it's so much. And like, to see the pictures of the women that was in there. Where do you think that the Black women in Black Panther came from? Where do you think they got those ideas from? Come on. Like, so I ain't even trying to preach to y'all, but Wade Smith, that's your belief. But we're not even gonna go into that because we about to close after this. But whenever people be like, "Oh, God's the only person who can change," look, when you quote a Bible scripture, you cannot pick and choose which parts you want to quote and which parts you want to believe. So I've read the Bible back and forth multiple times. Faith without works is dead. Hey, so if faith without works is dead, that means that it's a two-part. It's a part 1 and 2. God do it, but you still got to move your feet. God lives within. So the God that needs to do the work is within you. God lives within you, and it's in the Bible. Hey, God is not on some far out, like, that's why everybody's lost, because you looking for your phone and it's to your ear. Like, God not in some far off place. Faith without works is dead. Like, you don't just sit there and say, "Oh, God, I need this." And look, I'm telling you what I know. Watch out. I've had a car repossessed before. Never had an eviction notice. Had a car repossessed before. Had 5 days to get my money before I got an eviction notice. Been there, done that shit. Wrote the book. Lost the business. Had to gain one back. Faith without works is dead. So just being like, "Oh, God's the only one." God gave you the power. God lives within. God is not in no far offward place. God not in no random book that somebody didn't wrote. God lives within me. Period. And if you want to believe, if that's what you want to believe, then hey, you believe that. That's cool. But the reason that most people still in bullshit is because people really believe that all they got to do, "God help me," and then just sit there and wait for somebody to do something. It don't work like that. No, you have to have intentions, set intentions, get a plan, stick to it, put the plan in motion, and gotta make sure that the doors are open. But you thinking that you can just sit on your ass and because you said, "God help me," that it's gonna happen? No. God's the only one that can open doors. No, God lives in you. God lives in you. And God gave you the equipment that you need to finish it. And if you decide that you don't want to use the equipment, then that's on you. Period. Like, period. And that's why everybody keep going around the same mountain over and over again, because everybody's waiting for somebody to come and save them, because everybody think that they don't gotta do shit. Everybody think that they could just sit down on their butt and stuff will be created. No, you are made in the image of God. What did God do? When God wanted to create something, he got the thought in his mind. This is what y'all believe. This is what you believe. God got a thought in his mind, saw that thought, spoke it out, there it was. It wasn't just like, "Oh, like, I think it, Lord, please help me." No, God saw it in his mind, believed and knew exactly what he wanted to create, spoke it out, believed it, and there it was. Period. If God wasn't like, "Let there be light, I hope somebody turn the light on." No. You get a plan and you stick to it. That's how it goes. Period. And the way that people keep your money is they make you believe that they got the only answer. They got the only answer. And the only way that you can get there is if you go through them, through God, because this is the only way. No, everything that you need is in you. You the only one with them fingerprints. So how the hell do you think other people gonna know how to navigate your life and you the only person with them fingerprints? It don't even make sense. Like, so, and it ain't, I'm not here to preach y'all about what y'all believe in. Y'all can believe whatever y'all want to believe in. This is how I believe. You cannot get wet by the word water. Whether I call this water, aqua, lagugu, laboko, ladum-dum, it don't matter. It's still fucking water. It don't matter what you call it. It's still water. There are over freaking 60,000 religions in the United States. 60,000. Christianity is one of them, and Christianity has 30,000 different denominations. So if there are over 90,000 different religions on this planet, why are we arguing? We all obviously love the same God, the same energy. Why do we have to argue about, like, what we call them? Like, this not water. This is Le Drop Drop. Oh my God, I'm calling it Le Drop Drop. This shit tastes different now. No, it doesn't. It still tastes like water. It still tastes like water. Like, that's dumb, bro. It's dumb. It's dumb. Period. So, believe what you want to believe. But anywho, so I love y'all to pieces, okay? We're not trying to have no church service up in here because I done did it already. I done been in the church and stuff like that. I just want everybody to be real with themselves. I want everybody to stop acting fake. I want everybody to stop judging people. And this is the last thing I'm going to say because I want to say this before I go because I know a whole bunch of people going to leave and they're going to get mad. So I figured I would say it at the end. So that way, if people get mad, oh well. People keep asking me to say something about it, so I'm gonna say it like I said at the end of this. About you not necessarily old boy cheating on his wife because that's old, but just about the whole cheating topic in general. So a lot of people think that it's 50-50 or people, well, not 50-50. People don't believe that it's 50-50 and people blame the man 100% of the time. And then when the man, when the man say, or no, when a woman, the other woman, a woman who's cool with being a side chick be like, well, he ain't even know. They ain't got nothing to do with me. And they make it all out to be the man. Well, guess what? I got a story for y'all. Okay. And I don't think I'm going to tell y'all tonight because I think this is too much of my personal life to give me a 2 if you want me to tell you the story. It's a quick one. My husband ain't cheat. It ain't like that. Give me a 2 if you want to know. If y'all want to wait till next time, we can wait till next time. Hurry up. Hurry up, player. Give me a 2 if you want to know. Okay, so when me and my husband have been together since, it doesn't matter. Since I was 20, 19, 20, 19, 19, 20, one of them. So anywho, one of his exes, I'm not being rude, but she's a non-factor. So it's not one of those situations, I promise. So don't be like, oh my God, Cyn cheated. There's nothing like that, I promise. Don't go there. It's nothing like that. He ain't do nothing. I would kill him. I would be in jail. Don't worry. So it's actually super funny because he texted me out of nowhere. I was in the backyard and he sent me a screenshot and was like, I don't got nothing to do with this shit. This don't got nothing to do with me. And I'm like, what? And so I looked and it was a screenshot from his ex. Mind you, you can even see in the threads because first of all, me and my husband have been sharing a Facebook page for the last 10 years. And she wrote on our shared Facebook page. So, which was fucking, anyway. So she randomly wrote my husband, like, look, I found all of these pictures of you in my whatever. And she like took, it had to be like 10 pictures. It had to be like 10 different, actually. And I hope she can watch it too. I ain't gonna fuck her name, but let me tell you something. You send another picture and I'm gonna put your goddamn name up there. So this the way. Right? Mind you, he circled the blue. I mean, he circled the red. And then it say, I ain't do shit, laugh out loud. You can respond. Because he been with me for 11 years and he know I'm fucking crazy. But we've never had no infidelity or nothing. So anyway, the girl, she poured out all the pictures. They say, found these, thought you may appreciate them. So you have not talked to this man in over 12 years. And you just randomly going through stuff and found pictures of him from when y'all was together 12 years ago, and you just want to talk about it today. Now, this is the reason that I'm bringing it up. Real quick, and it was over very fast. No drama, no nothing like that. I just was like, hey, girl. I was like, that's so weird. You still got pictures of a nigga 12 years later? Like, I would never to keep them in there. She's like, oh, well, hi. Because actually, no, I didn't feel like reading it. I responded. I was like, hey, I was like, oh, wow, you still have pictures from 12 years back. And that's really weird. I was like, I'll let my husband know that you found them, but he doesn't need them. He has copies of all of those. You can go ahead and delete them, sis. She's like, oh, hey, well, I didn't know. I was just showing it to him because I would thought he would want to have them. He already has the pictures. Okay, bye. The reason that I brought it up is because it is. Women love being like, he ain't say nothing. He ain't tell me he was married. If I had a different type of husband, if I had one who couldn't keep it in his pants, and maybe if she looked like Tammy Rivera or something, or better than me, I don't know. If I had a different type of husband, that would have been a man cheating on his wife. And then if she would have slept with my husband, and then I would have caught her, and then it would have came out, it would have been like, he ain't say nothing. He ain't say he was married, so it ain't matter. He ain't say nothing. But this is how these women are out here. Period. So when women want to constantly play it's the man. Yeah, the dude has a responsibility to the woman, but we are not going to act like y'all women do not be out here shysty as fuck. Like, anybody who knows my husband knows that me and my husband are still married. Who does not know that me and Tyrell are still married? Now, if I was to show you a picture of this girl, you would be like, Cyn, I know you ain't hardly worried about her. And I'm not. I'm just bringing this up as principle. Me and my husband laughed about it. It was really funny. We do not have that type of relationship. He like my dog. You know what I'm saying? So it's not coming from that perspective. My thing is, I cannot stand this victim mentality that women love to play, whether it's from the hair industry, like, oh, my hair breaking off, but you don't want to talk about the fact that you won't comb your hair in 6 months, or, oh, I can't find a good man, or, oh, this dude treating me bad, but y'all don't want to talk about the fact that y'all sliding up in married men's fucking DMs. That's the thing. So for every man that cheat on his wife, there's another man that sends screenshots that y'all hoes send to their DMs to their wife like, babe, this ain't got shit to do with me. It don't got nothing to do with me. I ain't talked to this girl. I don't know what the fuck. But if he was a different type of man, if my husband was the type of dude that would cheat on me, there he go, right there. Hey, I found these pictures laying around of you. Thought you would want them. And you ain't talked to this nigga in 10 years, 11 years, 12 years? Like, sus, I know it's good though, but 12 years though? Like, really? I love y'all. I'm not being messed up, but I like bringing up stuff and having facts because people like to live in reality. People don't like to live in reality. People like to live in fantasy worlds, and women want to act like they're the only victims, like as if men are just out here like, I'm about to cheat on my wife and I'm not checking for. No, y'all hoes be sliding up in inboxes and DMs waiting to find a nigga that want to cheat on his wife. And then when you get him to do it, you be like, I ain't even know. I ain't even know. He ain't say nothing about her. You didn't give him a chance to. How you found pictures of him from when y'all was like 19, 20. Like, so, hey, let's not keep playing around like men are just so horrible and women are just these big victims, because y'all are not victims. The women that be messing around with these married men know that these niggas are married and they don't give a flying fuck. Okay? Who don't know that Cardi B's husband's married? Who don't know that? Like, come on. So I love y'all. I love y'all. I ain't mad. I'm not mad at all. It doesn't bother me one stinking bit. But it's like, we cannot keep living in a fantasy world and acting as if we do not feed the problem. Because when you do shit like that, you get karma coming back to you. Yeah, a big head text, hey, big head. And look, this is what, and I promise I'm going to end it after this. I just brought it up, so it irritated me. I think this is what made me mad. So this looked like a collage, right? It is not. All of these are individual pictures that she organized on the floor. Hold on. All of these are individual pictures organized on the floor. Really? You got my niggas' baby pictures and shit? Like, he don't need them pictures, huh? He got them if you watching. He got them. He got them. He got them. Who, like, I've never, listen, I was not no virgin when I got married, and my husband was not I don't care. She didn't piss me off. Don't your funny looking ass, you better not send not one more goddamn picture of my husband. Do you understand me, girl? Ain't nobody checking for you. Get your ass on. Ain't nobody checking for you. I ought to pop your ass in the mouth. I just showed you so you doing nobody be like, oh, seeing this man. It's off principle. Shit. Anyway. Listen. I just, like I said, and I don't have no drama in my life. Stuff is good. I just wanted to make that point. And y'all know I like to make a point with some shit. Because if I would have just said it, people would be like, you don't know what you're talking about, but I got the fucking proof. Y'all hoes gonna stop acting like y'all the victims. Y'all are not victims. Y'all be out here trying to pin down these niggas. She was just hoping, oh, it's quarantine. Hopefully they going through some stuff. Let me slide in his inbox. Girl. I'm crazy. Everybody on my husband's family know I'm crazy. Everybody around know I'm crazy. Everybody but you, big girl. Everybody but you, big girl. Virgo cupcake, I didn't post it for you to say that. Oh, thirsty applejack. Yeah. I'm just saying, hey, I'm not. It's the type of stuff somebody write your husband, you see them and you be like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Why are we doing this? Why would you do this to yourself? Don't do that. Don't do that, big girl. Go on with that bullshit, man. It's just disrespectful at this point. So I love y'all. Give me a 5 if everybody's okay with the little mini rant we just had. I'm sorry. I just needed to get it out because my husband, old hoes from high school, sometimes they be lurking on my Instagram, on my YouTube channel. So sometimes I just gotta let them know. Let me tell you something, big girl. Listen to me now. I done got my uterus cut open twice for this nigga. You understand what I'm talking about? 2 years in a row. A boy and a girl. Let me tell you something. Write him again. Write him again. We'll send him another picture. He don't need none of them goddamn pictures that you got in your room. Girl, I will slap the shit out of you and your mama. A couple of your sisters. Girl, I swear to fucking God. Whatever picture you find, you better unfind them, girl. Just throw them in the trash. Throw them in the trash, girl. Throw them in the trash. Throw them in the trash, girl. Got my uterus cut open twice. Twice. His 2 big head ass kids. Okay? Girl, whatever pictures you find them, you better unfind them. You better send them to your mama. You better send them to your mama. You better send them to your auntie. You better send them to your grandma. You better print them goddamn pictures out and then fold them up, put them in an offering basket at church. Hey, shit. Or goddamn it, I don't care. Maybe if you want to look at them, you know what I'm saying? Maybe she don't have on my life, maybe not. Maybe you just miss what you, girl. I get it. I got them. I know. But girl, you better put them goddamn pictures on the wall. Don't be sending them no more of them goddamn pictures. Don't be sending them, girl. Don't be sending that nigga no more pictures, girl. I get it, girl. I get it, girl. But I'm gonna kick on them on the ass now, cause it ain't even to the end. Hey, 2 C-sections, uterus cut open twice. Hey, I had little twerk in my back for a while. Hey, girl, you better put them, tell them you want to leave them at the feet of Jesus. You better do something. We just got enough talking about the Lord. What you like? You Buddhism? You Hindu? I don't know, girl. You better burn them shit. I'm not gonna rain yo. Like, girl, you better get you a bamboo stick, hit some shit, let it go. Hey. But like all jokes aside, you was little. Okay, I love y'all. I'm about to go because my hair getting big. I love y'all. Y'all okay though? As I don't want y'all to feel like I got drama. I don't have no drama. There's no drama. But every once in a while, sometimes you gotta, hey, he get enough pictures, okay? I be girl with lingerie, okay? He get enough fucking pictures. He don't need them pictures. And them his brothers, he got the damn pictures. I love y'all. I will be doing a empty house tour for this house, mainly because I don't want no shit. I want my full deposit back. Amen. And then secondly, I'm going to be doing the empty house tour in the new house, and I'm so excited for you guys to see it. And the content that I'm going to create there is so freaking amazing. I'm so excited. Yeah, and like I said, give me a 2 if you know I'm blessed still, and if you know I'm not angry. I don't want y'all to think I'm angry or like y'all get over here and be like, "Oh, she ain't got drama. This girl trying to take her girl, ain't nobody girl." No, girl, it wasn't like that. Sometimes, like if you come over there by a lying kid, she just gonna fuck you up. But she ain't worried. She know you can't do nothing. It's just girl, kick ass girl. I'm just playing. I'm not. You don't fight over things that are yours. Sometimes I'm just peeing on my fire hydrant. That's all, girl. I'm just peeing on my fire. Every once in a while, you gotta come pee on your fire hydrant, girl. Just peeing on my goddamn fire hydrant, girl. Okay, girl, peeing on my fire hydrant. Girl, I'm marking my peeing on my fucking I will slap the shit out of peeing on my goddamn territory. Peeing on my fire hydrant. He is my tree. The fuck? Okay. Peep that. Listen, now you if you out somewhere and you see somebody like, because everybody got that mask on, you see somebody give your man an eye, you be like, this your man right here. You just, girl, get away from him. Get back up. Back up. Back it up. Back it up. Fucking chair. Girl. It don't even have nothing to do with nothing else. Like my daddy died, he was the one out there while I was all I will like, girl, I will get away from my chair. I kick your ass. Okay? Everybody okay? I was just peeing on my chair. Okay? Okay? Give me a 2 if you got to pee on your chair every once in a while, or if you understand peeing on your chair, give me a 2 and we're going to go. Why somebody got to come get me Virgo cupcake? You was just about to beat up people like 45 minutes ago. Why are you judging me now? Okay. So, in closing, big girl. And I'm not shitting on big girls. I was a big girl too right after I had my kids. But I'm not one right now, so I'm saying that if she was skinny, I'll be like, hey, little stick. But that ain't what. I'm gonna you up now. My uterus been cut open twice. Him is mine. He already know if he tired of being with me, he gonna act like the old white people do, and he gonna take his ass in the extra bedroom upstairs, and he gonna be up there. But this is it. Shit. Okay. Bye. Cause it's late and I'm tired. But you don't, just because you late and you tired don't mean you can forget about your ghetto-ness and judge my ghetto-ness. Because, but I love you. This is my, this is how our relationship looks. If you find any more fucking pictures, okay? This is him. This is me. Okay? If you find any more fucking pictures, lady,